Ooh, that's hot. Hello, everybody. Welcome back for more Octopath Traveler. So it's been a while. Let's see, how long has it been since we streamed? 3 days, I think? Which doesn't maybe sound like a long while, but for us, you know, we stream almost every night. But I do normally take my Sundays and Mondays off, and this Tuesday, yesterday, yesterday I just took the day off because I needed to recuperate from what happened on Monday, which was my dog, Rose, decided that she was going to chase after a cat from our yard into our neighbor's yard, and basically she pulled, like, severely pulled a muscle in her right, like, shoulder blade or something. But we were afraid because, A, she's had IVDD, which is basically when a disc of the spinal cord ruptures and the dog becomes paralyzed. She's literally had surgery for that before, so anytime we see her limping or anything like that, we're always extra concerned, you know. So we saw her limping, and we decided to take her into the emergency vet because her regular veterinarian could not see her that day. So at the emergency vet, it works just kind of like how an emergency room... Hi, Sean! I'm explaining what happened with Rose. It works just like how a human emergency room would work, in that there's a triage, meaning that they help the patients which need the care the most, like, first. So, basically we came in at like 4, I think it was, like 4 p.m., and they said that we would probably be waiting there about 1 or 2 hours. Well, they didn't even come out to get Rose until about 7, so we were sitting there for 3 hours before they physically came and got the dog. Just sitting in the car. You know, because a lot of places nowadays, especially like veterinarians and stuff, they, with COVID and everything, they just, you know, they make you wait out in your car now. So we couldn't even go in with her. They came and got her, and they were supposed to be assessing her and then deciding if she needed x-rays. Well, they didn't even decide that she needed x-rays done until maybe about 9 o'clock, and that was because other patients who were, like, apparently there was a dog that came in that got hit by a car. There were like 2 or 3 other cases that were like severe priority. So she was brought in there because they intended to go immediately, you know, look at her, and then another patient would come in and be like, oh, this dog's spleen has ruptured, you know? So by the time they took the x-rays, and then they had to take the x-rays again, apparently, because she was either squirming or is so tiny that they couldn't get a good enough angle or something, but they had to take another round of x-rays, so 2 rounds of x-rays, and by the time everything was said and done, and we were done, and we had the dog back in our hands with kind of like what was going on, which was, again, just a severe, like, there was no fracture or anything, which is good, because I have heard of miniature dachshunds that have had bone breakages where the vet has actually recommended, because of their age, that they become amputated instead of, like, trying to fix it. So luckily she didn't have anything like that. She didn't have a fracture even, so it was just that she pulled the muscle and she was just in a lot of ouchy pain, but she's actually walking, like, perfectly normal today for the most part. She's still on pain meds, so once she goes off the pain meds, we'll see. But she's always been kind of a stoic dog anyway. For her to show any kind of sign of limping or anything like that, or any sign of pain, is like a big deal. That's why we took her in. But she's okay. But the point to my story is that we were there from basically until about 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and then we got home at like 1 a.m. It was about 1 a.m. because it's also an hour away. Like, our emergency... The vet that we took her to originally, because of the IVDD, because that was like the best place we could take her to, is about an hour away. So we have just continued taking her there for any kind of bone or whatever related problems. So we got home at like 1 a.m. and then Bill had class the next day, and I was trying to help him out, so I was like, well, I'll stay up with the dog, make sure she, you know, because she has to be in one spot, not moving around a lot, so she stayed in the office with me, but I was up until 6, so literally, like, and I'm already, like, I already have a really terrible sleep schedule, so my day really hadn't even gotten, like, I hadn't done anything on Monday, you know? Like, I basically was, like, sort of just starting to do the things I was gonna do for the day, and then Bill comes in. You know, they're doing, like, construction and stuff on our house, like, flattening our yard and everything, and so he comes in from all that chaos out there and is like, we need to take Rose to the vet, and I'm like, oh god. So, it was just stressful, it was a lot, and the next morning I woke up and I was like, I didn't get any sleep, I'm exhausted, I need a day to just like catch up and just like, I don't know, relax and play like Hearthstone or something, like stuff that'll just be real chill and just kind of enjoy myself so that I can breathe and then I can stream again. And I think I made the right choice. I thought that maybe later on that night it was going to become stream time and I was going to be like, man, I made the wrong choice, I wish I was streaming tonight. That didn't really happen. It's not that I don't like streaming, I love streaming, but streaming is like a lot, and a lot goes into making myself available and ready to be streaming, and so I feel like also the mood that I'm in throughout the day prior to the stream affects the quality of the stream, how I'm acting on stream and everything, and I didn't want to be a tired zombie mess, so, you know. It was a good decision, but today I needed to stream again, you know what I mean? Like, I'm ready to be back. And actually, with that said, the game sound's gonna go out for a second. I'm gonna go over to Twitter, and we're gonna just make our little, like, usual tweet, that we're live, so that maybe we can get some new friendly faces in here. Wouldn't that be lovely? What's going on with my tweet? Okay, let's see. Hold on, sorry. We're live now with more Octopath Traveler on YouTube. Okay, and then I need the link to the stream. I'm not going to post this to both Twitter and Facebook. I'm just going to do Twitter tonight, because honestly, I just don't care, and I want to get a move on. You know what I mean? I hate having to do this. Maybe there will become a day when, like, I won't have to promote my channel as much, and we can just have enough people here that, like, you know, I don't have to do this and spend the time. Oh, Bill says Rose is out there barking at the nothing. Yeah, she loves to bark at the nothing. The nothing is the most... It is the scariest, most aggressive thing that has ever walked onto our property. The nothing, you know? If she didn't protect us from the nothing, I think we would all be dead by now. Okay, this tea is, like, way too hot to drink right now. I'm gonna have to let it cool, unfortunately, even though I really want to, right? I want my tea, but it's a little... I don't know, that... it's funny, because the mug warmer does work, and it works fairly well, but it won't, like, ever heat the tea back up to this level of hotness. It's just, like, because I just freshly made it, it's just still a little bit too hot. Alright, so back into the game. We completed Cyrus's Chapter 2 last time, which was partially a shock to me. Like, okay, I expected to just kind of, like, cakewalk over it, and then I very quickly realized how severely underleveled we were. We were severely underleveled. We still are. Like, the Cyrus Chapter 2 recommendation was, like, level 24, and I think, like, our lowest party member by the time I switched everybody out was, like, level 17 or something. So now we're starting again with these other characters that we haven't had in the party for a while, Tressa, Primrose, and Alphen. We're gonna go over, and we're gonna do Prim's Chapter 2, but before we do that, I think what towns did I want to steal from some towns. That's what I'm trying to say. I just don't know. I did a couple of towns off camera after the last stream. Not much, but, like, enough. I don't think I've done Cobbleston, so let's go over to Cobbleston. Sean says, haha, well, the nothing hasn't murdered you in your sleep, so it has to be working. You know, that is sound logic. How can I argue with that, you know? Oh, shoot, I need to, dang it, Tressa. Tressa, I love you, but you're not, like, your buy or your purchase is not nearly as good as Therion's steal. we need steel. So let's just, you know, quickly bring Therion back. No, quickly bring Therion back into the party. Okay. I need to be able to steal things. Oh god, I've already forgotten the buttons. It's only been 3 days and I'm forgetting what to press here. We already picked up this quest, I'm pretty sure. Silver Spear, 56 damage. I don't know, that could be good for somebody. Mostly, a lot of these items tend to be... Oh, Dragon of the Highlands. Okay, I actually remember there's a quest somewhere where they require information on 3 different dragons from 3 different areas or something like that. That's one of them. I don't even think we have the quest itself yet, but we now have 1/3, I think, of the information that we'll need to finish it once we find it. So far, Therion is being good about stealing today. So far, he is. Healing Grape, Olive Bloom. There's something else I wanted to talk about today, and I can't remember. I mean, obviously, I want to talk more about Hogwarts Legacy. We briefly talked about it on the last stream. Or ooh, cow droppings. What this for? Soothing Dust? I think that might even be for a quest here in town. The cow droppings. We literally just stole cow poop. What a thing to steal. So Hogwarts Legacy. So when I was a kid, my sister... This is a lot of backstory for absolutely no reason, except for the fact that, like, I got time to kill, and, you know, it's part of my life, but my video gaming basically started when I was a kid. When I was 5 years old, my dad was a I don't know, I don't talk to him anymore, so I'm sure he still is, or he's retired at this point, but back then, he was a computer engineer, a very, very good one, making a lot of money doing it, and he had, like, basically a bomb-ass computer for, like, back then, you know, his computer could, like, play, you know, Myst and all of that stuff, and so that was, like, one of the first games I think I ever played was Myst for PC, at, like, the age of 5, mind you, and then my sister had a Nintendo 64. Oh, hi, Angie. You're maybe a couple minutes late, but you're fine. Like, we haven't really done much yet. I'm literally walking around, stealing things, and, like, taking a stroll down memory lane. Also, change to live chat for everybody who is here. I remembered to do it today. No one had to remind me. I'm proud of myself. Yeah, so Myst was, like, one of the first games I had ever played. I think I already stole from this person. And then my sister got a Nintendo 64. It was technically hers, but she wasn't very good at it, and she would get frustrated because she had Super Mario 64, which basically everybody who had a Nintendo 64 had Super Mario 64. It was, like, pretty sure, like, it might have even come with the Nintendo 64. I can't remember. It was a long time ago, but it might have actually come with, or you could at least buy a bundle where it came with.
Well met.
And I beat Super Mario 64. I must have been, like... I'm trying to think. I must have been, like, 8 or 9. I was very young, and I beat Super Mario 64. It was a long and arduous process, and I remember vividly as a kid being terrified of the final Bowser fight. Like, I tried so many times, and, like, even to the point where my sister's boyfriend tried to step in and do it for me, and, like, I think I let him play a couple of times, but he was having trouble too, and I, like, you know, I was a little kid, so I was like, give it back! And so I took it back, and I ended up beating it at some point down the road, but it took a while. So the first console, this was my introductory, you know, part of my life to my love for Nintendo, which would obviously last forever and ever. But the first gaming console that I had that was my own... Also, we played a lot of Mario Party as well. Like, I played a lot of other games on the Nintendo 64. Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie was probably the first... Because I bought that game for me to play on my sister's Nintendo 64, which over time, honestly, just became mine. She stopped playing it as much, and I played it a lot. So I played Banjo-Kazooie, which was like, if I had to pick any game that was like, this is the game that I feel like probably ultimately started my love for like RPGs and adventure and like collectathons and just all types of video games, it would be Banjo-Kazooie. It's like, easily one of the, even to this day, I look back on it and I have played emulator versions of it, and like it still holds up. Like it's a good game.
All right.
Oh yeah, I knew it. This guy was the guy who needs the cow droppings. Look, I don't care what he needs the cow droppings for. Like, he's planting, we get it. He's doing look, he's growing some cabbage. There's like some cabbage right there. But he needs cow droppings. Alright, just take the poop and give me my reward, sir. Inspiriting Plum 3, medium. Actually, that's quite nice. And 1500. Chat. Angie says, hooray, remembering, I'm hiding by the fireplace upstairs because it's rainy, misty, and cold. Yeah, it's supposed to be getting cold here again, too. Not happy about it. Although today, the temperature was lovely. It was just rainy, and so it was one of those, like, kind of warm, rainy days. Those are, like, the best days. I actually like rain. I like gray, cloudy weather. But, and I like sunshine, too. Don't get me wrong. But there's something really cozy and cuddly and relaxing about rainy days. They can also be depressing, I guess, depending on how you're feeling that day, you know? But I tend to like them. I think we're done in this town, right? We've stolen from everybody. As far as I'm aware, we stole from the little kid. I don't know, and this is the other thing, like, I see that hidden item up there, too. Yeah, we ain't doing 15% for a Curious Bloom. No way, Jose. Give me this. What is this? Candy? Okay, well that's not very useful. Okay, anyway, back to my story. So Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie is like probably the first game that I bought that was just for me, but the first console I owned that was just for me was GameCube. Along with 2 games, I had Luigi's Mansion. Amazing game, by the way. If you've never played Luigi's Mansion, it's actually a fairly short game, and it's not very difficult, but it's so cool. It's such a cool game. I love it. And then, Pikmin. Pikmin was the other game. So, where was I going with this whole story? I don't know, GameCube? There was a reason for me bringing all of this up. I honestly don't know. I don't remember what the reasoning was. I'm trying to think of how this all tied into what I was talking about. Does anybody know what the heck This happens to me. Sometimes my brain just goes on one tangent into another tangent into another tangent, and then before I know it, I have completely forgotten what I was trying to say in the first place or why I brought something up in the first place. But I guess it's fine. I mean, you guys still get a little bit of... Ooh. Oh no, that's a crappy dagger. Never mind. Black attire's not too bad, although I feel like we have better evasion gear available to us. Are we gonna steal from Mom and Dad? Think we are. Oh, no we're not. Oh, wow, you can't steal the scarves. Restores HP after every action. See, these items are in theory really good. The ones that, like, in the Dragon Scarf restores SP after every action. Ooh, Rare Stone 55. I could probably go for 55. Dang it! Come on, Therion. Oh, 2 times? Wait, what? Okay, well, we got it. Yeah, I don't know. Long story short is, like, I go on tangents and I forget what I'm talking about, and it's fine, but you guys got, you know, you still got to hear a little bit about my gaming past, I guess. As you may very well know, I play video games all the time. It's like more than just a hobby to me. I mean, especially, and I don't just mean especially now because, you know, I'm kind of turning it into not a job of sorts, but a potential career path, I guess. It's just like I literally I have been known to spend like 12 hours in a single day just playing a video game, probably even longer than that. Like some games where like I have no-lifed them upon release, like I would imagine from the time I get up until the time I go to sleep, I'm just basically playing the game and then maybe doing some other stuff like, you know, eating and going to the bathroom, you know, those like sort of important things that you have to do during the day. So I'm a big gamer. It's just, you know, I don't know, and to me, it's more than just, like, oh wow, that is a good bow. Nice, actually, that's a very good bow. Oh, except, dang it, okay. Hopefully it's not too expensive to, wait, where's the inn? Oh, it's over here. Hopefully it's not too expensive to restore a reputation. Restore. 2,000? Okay, that's fine. We can do 2,000. We have 60,000. Look at that, 60,000 leaf. We're doing okay in life. Like, we are doing okay. I mean, we're not so loaded that we can just buy everybody a full set of really good armor and weapons, but we're like getting to the point where we might be able to reach that eventually. And Therion, honestly, is how, like, a big part of how we do that, because all of this stuff that we steal... Ooh, adventures... Oh, that guy up there, I think, needs this. Ooh! Wait, I think this guy, this quest up here, this is the guy that needs... He said he needed something for an adventure, right? It was this person. Okay, we're gonna steal from him first, though. Just in case he, like, disappears when I help him. Alright, so... Yes, Adventurer's Attire. There we go. Maybe I should be reading this quest text. I think I read his quest text the first time around. Why, this is precisely the sort of equipment a great adventurer like myself needs. It cannot be that you prepared all of this for my sake, can it? I literally just, like, nicked this off the guy, like, over there, dude. Don't read too much into this. Forgive me to have a complete stranger go to such lengths for me. No, again, this is not about you. I just, like, he had it on a hanger, he wasn't paying attention, you know, it's not that big of a deal. And yet, since you have already gone to such lengths, would it not be more rude for me to refuse your generosity now? You don't mind. I wouldn't be offering it to you. Man, just take the damn thing. Thank you, you are no stranger. No, far from today, we are fast friends. What is this guy's name? I don't even know his name. Lemon. Okay, he does come back. I remember this is a quest chain. Now that I'm fully equipped, it's time I set out to discover a new continent. Well, okay. Hear me now, O thou vast and uncharted world. I am Lemon, and I venture unto thee. Anyhow, I have a feeling our paths will cross again one day. Yeah, me too. I just have a hunch. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's not like I have, you know, played this game before or anything. Certainly not the reason. Farewell, friend of my heart. Friend of your heart? Man, this guy's definitely... He is simping more for us than we are for him. There's like an uneven exchange going on here, you know what I mean? Angie says, I remember a neighbor getting an N64 and I'd steal it as often as possible to play Donkey Kong Country. You know, weird enough, I never played Donkey Kong Country, but I did, and it's funny because I actually quite enjoy, like, one of my favorite games on the Wii is Donkey Kong Country Returns and Tropical Freeze. They're, like, amazing, like, especially Tropical Freeze. Both of them are incredible, but Tropical Freeze is, like, literally one of the best platformers I think I've ever played. Oh, come on. What was I gonna... Oh, but I have played Diddy Kong Racing. Diddy Kong Racing was another game that I had on Nintendo 64, and I remember that game very vividly. I remember the elephant that you had to race. I think it was basically like the time attack sort of thing, where, like, you try to beat, like, the hard mode versions or whatever, and it was, like, the elephant who was, like, also a... Wasn't he also, like, a genie or something? I don't know. Either way, I remember that being, like, very hard. But I also thought that game was super cool, because it was, like, they took a racing game, you know, like Mario Kart Deluxe or whatever, and they made it into basically, like, not sort of an open world experience. You know, like, there were boss fights. Like, I say fights, but they were boss races. Like I remember the prehistoric track had, like, a triceratops, like a talking triceratops for a boss. Like, it was just such a cool concept for a game. I don't know, maybe we'll go back and play that sometime, but, you know, part of that is, like, we'd probably have to play it on an emulator, because I don't know. I doubt I still have my N64 anywhere. If I did, it would be at my mom's house in Arizona somewhere, and that is a big if. And even then, that doesn't guarantee it would be in working condition, and also even then, I don't even know if the, like, I don't think there'd be a way for me to actually use a capture card with it, because I would need an HDMI cable or, like, a USB cable or something, and it's not going to have either one of those things, you know? So I just don't think, I think I would have to do it on an emulator, and then you get into the gray, morally gray area of like, are emulators okay? You know, like some games like that game, for example, how else are you gonna really get to play it nowadays? But then also, like, it's technically against the law, but like, I don't know. I don't know. That's why I try to stay basically with games that I know that I can capture, like via my capture card, where I actually physically own the game. And it's not like I did physically own that game and physically owned an N64. It's not like, you know, at one point I spent money on them and bought them, and, you know, that's good and all, but, I don't know. I just don't know if I would feel good about it. But anyway, I think we're done here in Riptide. I think the only place I haven't been to yet... We did Flame's Grace. I think Atlas Dam. I think Atlas Dam is the only place I haven't been around to steal from yet, out of all of the 8 starting towns. I also haven't been paying too much attention to what we've been stealing. So like there was a good bow that maybe I'll remember to give to Honnet. Oh no, I bought Honnet like a really expensive bow, didn't I? I spent like 12,000 leaf on that bow, I remember. So Honnet has a better bow, but actually, oh wait, Tressa will be, okay, can you stop failing a 60? Oh, look, it's an 80%. Why is it why is it always the 80%? This is making me so angry. Why is this game like this? This has to be a bug, right? All of you can see I'm not making this crap up. He fails 80% more than he fails like 55%. It's absurd. This happens in every playthrough too. This is not unique to right now. This happens every time I play through this game, and I played through this game like 3 times prior to this playthrough. He fails the 80%. I don't understand. I feel like maybe in the code, like, it got switched around by accident and 80% is actually 08% instead. Like, I don't know. I don't know what happened, but it doesn't feel right, you know what I mean? It feels like it's rigged or something. I don't know. I guess it's fitting that we're stealing from Atlas Dam last, because, you know, this was the first town we started in. Therion, at least it wasn't an 80% one, but like, come on, dude. I actually think reputation here, yeah, it's not too bad. 1,500. It's even cheaper than, like, where was the other place we failed in? Was it Cobblestone? Oh no, it was Riptide. Yeah, it's even cheaper than Riptide, so that's good. Iron Armor, Olive of Life, Iron Axe. None of this is actual. Well, the Olive of Life is useful. Nothing else is, though, except for becoming things to sell, which is fine. We're getting a lot of soul stones. That much I do know. Man. Which is good, because we're gonna need them. As you noticed, I have not leveled up. I said I was gonna potentially level up before Prim's chapter. I also said I wasn't sure. Because Prim's chapter is technically 3 levels lower than Cyrus's was, but I didn't. I did not level up, so we're going in under-leveled again. Yay! I don't know, at some point, maybe I'll remember to level up and, like, do it on my own time. It's not even that I forgot or anything. That's not even really what was going on. It was more that I just, like, I don't know, part of me wants the challenge, I guess, and then also part of me just feels wrong playing this game off stream. I don't know what it is about this game, but I'm like, I just feel weird playing it off stream. But maybe I'm just being weird about it. Because there's no like, it's no worse than me playing, like, Horizon Forbidden West off stream. Now, granted, I didn't really do any story beats. I didn't do any story beats in Horizon Forbidden West on my own time, and I wouldn't do them here either. But I don't see what the difference is between grinding out JRPG turn-based battles is, you know, as opposed to, like, real-time against, like, scary machines and beasts, you know? I don't know. There's just something about it. But we're almost done. Once we steal, like, once we make our rounds here, we'll head over to, I think the next town we're going to is Noble Court. I hope it is, because as you'll notice, I named the video A Noble Pursuit. And I also would like to point out that I did not plan that Prim was going to be the thumbnail for today's stream. That happened by complete coincidence, because, Sean, I don't know if you and Angie were here when I was explaining this in the first episode. You guys might have tuned in after, but all of the characters, the beginning of every character's name spells out Octopath when you put them together. You've got Ophelia, Cyrus, Tressa, Ulberic, Primrose, Alphen, Therion, and Honnet. It spells Octopath in that order. So I've been the person who happens to be on the thumbnail for the day is literally just the person in the order. Like, we're going, and actually, I kind of lie here, because the order that the thumbnails are going in, if I remember, because I think I'm remembering now, I put them in the order that we obtained the characters. So the second episode should be Cyrus, and then the third episode should be Tressa, fourth should be Ulberic, fifth should be Primrose, or fifth should be Ophelia, and then today is Primrose. So tomorrow's will be Alphen, and then the next day will be Therion, and then the next day will be Honnet, and then after that, I'm probably just gonna cycle through them again, because I don't know what else to do for the thumbnails for these videos. I did a very experimental, let's take a screenshot of the game and see how that looks in thumbnail format. It doesn't work. I don't know, it doesn't work, it's not as eye-catching. I need the thumbnails to be eye-catching so that people will want to click on them and actually come and watch the channel, you know? So, if I use the game footage, even though it technically is more true to what the game looks like and is technically a better representation to what the person is clicking onto, it's just not as eye-catching, and I think it'll get lost in the sea of YouTube thumbnails, and we want the channel to grow, so I might just cycle back through them, maybe in a different order, maybe in the same order, I don't know. None of this I'm sure you guys care about, but, you know, I'm just trying to fill time with something to talk about while we're doing this, like, very sort of mundane activity, such as stealing I mean, literally, how are we allowed out of, like, a jail cell at this point? Like, we have been caught many times stealing, and somehow we're still walking around free, and we've stolen from literally every person, pretty much. God, so many stimulating earrings. I don't need stimulating earrings, game. Like, I'm just gonna end up selling all of this. Oh, please, can we just have this? Don't... Okay, there we go. Good. Okay. Wait, where's my mini-map? There we go. I need my mini-map back. I felt naked without it. I don't even know how it got... I guess O is to turn it off? I don't even know how I knew that. I, like, somehow remembered that. Either from when I was going through... I don't know, maybe the game... Did the game teach us that at the beginning? It probably did. Maybe that's where I remember it from. Angie, what games did you play on Nintendo 64? Like, what was your favorite Nintendo 64 game, other than, like, Donkey Kong Country, because you said you played that one a lot? Well, I mean, I guess you could tell me that that was your favorite, but tell me what your, like, next... Like, what else did you play? I'm just mostly interested in what else you played. I don't think there's any reason to come in here. Sometimes they'll hide treasures and stuff, like, behind the throne, but I don't think you can do that here. Also, I love how there's just never anybody on that throne. Like, this is like a palace for nobody. Like, there is no king or queen. I think, like, there's supposed to be a king or queen, because we were teaching the princess. I don't know. Weird. Either way, I think, actually, we're done here, right? Yeah, we're done here. Oh, we're in the... Are we in the place where I just kind of want to be? Yeah, actually, yeah. Atlas Dam is about the closest we're gonna get to Noble Court, so this works out perfectly. Let's go ahead and do a save. Oh, and we need to pull Tressa back out. That's right. Actually, should I? No, we're gonna pull Tressa out, but I might pull Therion back out once we get to Noble Court, because I will want to steal once we're in Noble Court. All of the area, the, like, second chapters and beyond, those are when you can start getting some, like, insanely good items, and I actually think one of the most powerful pieces of armor comes from Noble Court, if I remember. What is this? Oh. Wait. Did we not buy one of these for Cyrus? What kind of staff is Cyrus using right now? It's almost the same. Weird. Also, this stuff wasn't... A lot of this stuff wasn't here the last time we were here. Oh, wow, look at the defense on that fur coat. Holy crap. That's a lot of defense. I mean, look at that. Primrose's defense would go from 132 to 220 for her physical. That's crazy. Alright, but we can't... How much... Yeah, we can't spend 14,000 on that. Just no way. I actually came here because I wanted to sell stuff. I don't know why I'm doing this right now, but, you know, while we're already kind of thinking about it, and it's on our minds. And also that, because, like, I did sell some stuff after stream on Saturday, and I know some of you who are, like, really keeping an eye on numbers and stuff, you're like, how do you have so much money now? You didn't have that much when you stopped streaming. And it's like, well, yeah, I sold stuff. I sold a lot of stuff, actually. I think we can sell... I think we can even sell this spear. I don't think we're gonna need it. I just don't think we're gonna need it. The arcane knives... Okay, I'm getting rid of the stinging dagger. That's just not worth it. The falcon dagger, I'll hold on to, but I don't... Actually, no, I'm just gonna sell it. I don't see anyone needing that. Heavy axe I'll keep. I feel like I could sell the arcane bow. Yeah, we're giving that heavy bow to Tressa. I don't know. Okay, that's it. I'm done selling. I promise. All right, we're out of here. I promise this time. Actually, I don't promise this time. Hold on. We need to go and swap Tressa back in. Tressa. Goodbye, Therion. We'll see you again in a little bit. Angie says, Mario Party old school LAN style. What do you mean by LAN style? I don't know what that... I mean, I know what, like, LAN means internet, right? Oh god, I'm showing my stupidity right now. LAN is like a type of an internet connection, isn't it? But what do you mean LAN style? Because, like, I don't, like, you couldn't... I don't think Mario... I don't think the N64 could connect to the internet. I don't even know if Wi-Fi existed back then. Actually. She also played a ton of Turok 2 on NES, Super Nintendo. Turok. That, I know I have seen that, but I am struggling to remember exactly what it was. Was it like a game about a caveman or something? I definitely remember the name, and I can almost visualize the cartridge even, but I'm struggling to remember specific details about it. Was it like a game about a caveman? I can't remember. So, we also went out and had dinner tonight, and I have not been eating beef because of my stomach. There were times when I would eat, like, prime rib and stuff, and it would make me feel sick. And so I was wondering, you know, am I, like, intolerant to red meat? Is it too acidic? Because the redder the meat that you eat, the more acidic it is. Fun little fact for people out there. So if you have stomach issues, sometimes getting those things out of your diet can help. In my case, I think getting dairy out of my diet has done the majority of the helping, and so tonight I was like, I would be interested to see how I do with a proper steak again, while also being off of dairy. So I had a steak for, like, the first time in, God, I don't even know, like, almost 6 months. It's not the first time I've had beef. I need to be very clear about that. It's not like I just went from not eating it to eating it all of a sudden. I have had some hamburger meat, and I have had some, like, some beef cooked, like, thoroughly cooked through beef seems to be okay. So, like, if there's, like, a beef gyoza or something like that, I don't even know if that's a thing. I know they do pork, but, like, if beef isn't anything, but it's cooked all the way through, like how hamburger meat usually is, then I'll typically do fine with it. So I have had beef, but this is the first time I've had, like, a proper steak in months and months and months and months and months, and so far I feel okay. Knock on wood. Where am I going here? I know Noble Court's the other way, but I kind of want to find treasure chests and stuff. I don't know. We haven't explored this area yet.
What is the logical course of action?
Cyrus, what can you do, friend? Is anything, like, what are these going to be weak to? Alright, let's do a firestorm. Yeah, I kind of figured not. Oh well. At least we have wind and dark on our team for once. Like, this is an improvement from the last party we were running, where we just were flat out missing elements because we didn't have Tressa and we didn't have Primrose. Man, that last boss fight would have gone a lot better if we had Primrose. We just didn't though. Okay, he's not weak to axes. Can you stop healing? What is this thing? Giant sheep? That is a ram. I mean, I guess technically they're the same thing, but you know what I mean. Not weak to daggers. What are we doing here? I already, let's just use a blizzard. Wow, it's still on white health. Well, of course it is, because it's been healing for 330 every turn. Here, you know what, sir? Take a... Oh, have I still not learned in poison? I need to learn in poison.
Let's do this!
Dang it. Oh, and I need to give Tressa that weapon. Actually, can I collect from you? 52? Sure.
Thank you!
I failed to collect any coin! Dang it!
Now.
Tressa, steal from him.
Thank you!
There we go. See, it's only 180 though, so it's never worth it, but it was the principle of the matter, you know what I mean? Amputation, I feel like this is gonna hit. Yeah, it always misses. I need to figure out what the deal with amputation is.
I am ready.
Oh my, okay, Prim. We need to start doing something here, like buffing up Cyrus.
Strut.
I don't know. Cyrus, I need you to I need you to do me a solid here and be good. Be good, Cyrus. Okay, that was decent, but it didn't kill it.
I am ready.
Prim, can you kill it?
The moonlight walks.
Prim killed it. Good. Okay.
The show is over.
Wait, was that thing weak to dark and I was not using dark attacks on it? I don't know. What was I just even doing there? I think I might have even hit it with Prim's dagger at one point. My brain is all over the place today. I don't feel stressed or anything like I normally do when my brain is all over the place, but wow, 5,000 leaf. That's nice. I'll take that. That's the kind of thing we like to see. What's down here? Why can I come down here? But I can't see anything that's happening. Alright, I don't see any more chests. Unless there's something... what is this? This is not a secret?
May I have this?
Who knows?
dance?
Land style meaning 4 of us around a
I am ready.
TV and doing multiple. Was an FPS with IAR... Why can I... Okay, I have something to admit. I have looked up many times what IIRC means, and I never remember what it means. IIRC. I'm really trying to pull it out of my, the back of my brain. Dinosaurs, but my brother and I mostly just hunted each other. Which game are we talking? Oh, we're talking about, Turok? Is that what it was? Yeah, Turok 2. Okay. Prim, why don't you just Peacock Strut Cyrus right off the bat? Because I have a feeling this, Cyrus is good enough that we shouldn't need any other character to do damage. Ooh, that's nice. I'll take a break.
What is that?
Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. And no, this is not sponsored by Kit Kat. Although, wouldn't it be wonderful if it were? Wouldn't it be wonderful if they decided to sponsor this stream, which has, according to YouTube, 5 views on it right now? Yeesh. I'm both in this place of, still irritated that YouTube's not sharing the Octopath videos, but also, I have just accepted my fate at this point. It's just such a shame, because this is such a good game. And I'm like, why, YouTube? Why? An extremely feckless young man. He's kinda deep down, but too prideful to show it. Rather like a lot of young men the world over, one might be tempted to say. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, don't start any wars, though. Spiriting Plum, I don't care about any of that. We'll come and steal it, maybe, if I remember in the future, but... Now this guy... He doesn't have a quest, but I know he's involved in quests. While visiting a foreign country in his youth, he witnessed an incredible acrobatic act and decided to make his own troupe when he returned home. Now he travels from town to town, bringing joy and excitement to young and old alike. His name is Impresario, and that's all we can do with him right now. Can't really do much else, and oh, I see a chest here, and I see a chest all the way back here. I'm gonna grab them, because we do need to do some grinding, don't we? We do need to do some grinding.
Huh?
We are severely underleveled. We're just gonna do what we did last time. Ooh, Prim, you might die though. Actually, we're not gonna do what we did last time, we're gonna heal Prim. Because I'm afraid they're gonna kill Prim, and Prim needs XP too.
What's this?
Arguably, she needs it more than anybody because it's for chapter.
What's this?
I would like her to be alive for her chapter, you know, that would be nice.
Tempest of ice shall rage.
Okay, well those two are broken. We should just be able to, like, kill the rest of these with the last
This
sand.
calls for surgery.
Yeah, nice. That was some respectable damage, Alphen.
Try again.
And they're leveling up real slow, though, aren't they? Yeesh. We need XP, and we need... More importantly, we need JP. We need job points so that we can... What is this? Anything over here? No? Okay, then. We need job points so that we can actually, like... learn things and do things. Here, Tressa, I really, really want you to know Donate BP. I cannot believe I did not learn that skill sooner, actually. And then we go into your support skills, and we learn Grow on Trees. Gain additional leaf after battles. Nice. Equipping this skill with multiple characters will have no added effect. So yeah, you can't stack it, but it is very good. And then Alphen, you are going to learn... Well, I could do the Revive, but I think I'm going to go with Empoison. Because Alphen's Revive is a single target one. If it were like Ophelia's, I would prioritize it a little bit more. But it's not, so, you know. Alright, Alphen, your second ability is Hale and Hardy. Increases maximum HP by 500. Yes, I want that. At this early stage in the game, that is a ton of XP, HP. That's a ton of HP. He's gonna be so tanky? Are you kidding me? Alright, here we are, in Noble Court. Wait, is this... Oh, this is awkward. Noble Court is Therion's Chapter 2, not Prim's. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we'll be back, Noble Court. We will be back. This is, yeah, Noble Court actually is Prim's Chapter 3, now that I'm remembering. And that's why I thought that was Prim's. But when we walked in and it didn't start up a quest, I was like, what's going on? We have Prim in our party, it should be starting up a quest right now. And it didn't. Oh well, this gives us some more time to grind out XP, I suppose. Maybe make our time... Because, like, the more battles we do out here, the easier the battles will go once we are actually in the place. Are we... Oh, we're not going the right way anymore, are we? Oh no, we're not in the... In fact, are we in a scary place? We might be in a scary place right now, like a high-level place that we don't want to be in. We want to go to Flame's Grace, because I think this will be the closest place. And man, Tressa is just getting us a ton of money. She just spotted us like 500 some leaf and then another 450 like almost immediately afterward. How does that ability work? Because I thought you had to actually like doing battles, I thought was what accumulated the money. Apparently not though. I don't know. So we're back here in the snowy area, which is nice because it is beautiful.
Want a tangle, huh?
Let's do
All right,
this.
Tressa, why don't we here? I'm gonna show off why. All right, here we go. You guys want to know why I thought why I think Donate BP is one of the most broken abilities in the game? We're gonna donate all of Tressa's BP, aka the 1 BP that she has, but also she gets a bonus one because you always will donate 1 BP even if you don't have BP to donate. I know it's kind of weird, but we're gonna give Cyrus 2
For you.
BP. So he's now up to his max BP for like how much he can use in a single
ready.
attack. We're gonna use Primrose to Peacock Strut
The
Cyrus.
peacock strut.
And then we are going to fully boost. Oh, Oh, he's out of SP, so he can't do a lightning blast. Well, that's unfortunate, but we're gonna... I don't know, we're gonna fireball instead then? Oh, nice, we broke stuff, but there you go. He just did like 1800 damage to like everything, and that was with one hit. If I had used my stronger like double hit abilities, we would have done like 3000 plus damage to his whole team in a single turn, on turn 1. That's broken. That is why I like to have a merchant in my party at all times. In one way or the other. Whether that be through a job, or otherwise, I must always have a merchant in my party. Not even because the merchant themselves are good, but because they give BP to the characters who are good and are... How do I... Wait a minute. World map. Where do I go from here? How do I get to Still Snow? Where is... Okay, I need to, like, read a sign or something. Are there any, like, signposts? Northern Flames, great. Like, I don't think you can go north from the route we were just on. It's gotta be this way, but this will make me head south, and I don't want to head south. I want to go north to Still Snow. I'm real confused. I'm very, very, very confused. Okay, it cannot be south. It can't be. It just can't. I don't know. I'm like 99% sure it's not south.
I am ready.
Alright, Prim. Peacock Strut Cyrus.
The Peacock Strut.
It's my turn now.
Tressa, give your BP to Cyrus.
For you.
And like, donate BP doesn't even cost that much SP, so like Tressa like never runs out of
Bring
SP.
it up, yeah.
Use Last Stand, I guess.
Surgery.
I don't know. They're gonna die no matter what when Cyrus goes.
Now, my focus is
I am only gonna do a single fireball because like the one in the back will break and we know it's enough to kill them. So there you go. It also saves us SP, so that we won't run out. Although we did just level up, so I guess it didn't matter. Maybe I should have just done a firestorm just to show it. I didn't know we were literally about to level up. Can we go north? It doesn't look like we can go north. Okay. I can't believe I'm doing this, but how do you get to Still Snow? I'm gonna look it up. How to get to Still Snow. We have to start from Swarky and head north. From Swarky? Really? Okay. I guess it has been long enough for me playing this game that, like, I didn't remember that. But, like, it looks like you should be able to go... It looks like you should be able to get to Still Snow from, Flame's Grace. And not, like, also just because, like, it's in a snowy area, you know what I mean? It seems like the snowy areas would connect. Why do I still feel like I'm not... Okay, I think we have to go left. But this is a dead end. How... Okay. How the heck? It's saying West Swarky Trail to Boulderfall. This way. It's pointing off in this direction. Oh, because it goes through. Oh, it looked like... Okay. Look, it looked like a dead end. You can't blame me there. It really did look like a dead end. Oh, where the giant boar roams. We needed that for something. We did need that for something. Didn't we need that for a quest in Swarky itself? You know what? I normally don't do this, but I'm gonna go out of my way just to... Because I'm almost 100%... I'm like 99% sure that this thing that we just got, this guy needed... Like, he's hunting a boar, right? It's this guy. Actually, before we give this to you... I don't really care about the olive bloom. I'm not 100%ing this run, so... If he disappears, he disappears, but he may not even.
Hello?
Hello, friend. I'm not doing Cockney. I don't know why. I just gave that precedent. I'm not doing Cockney. So that's the giant boar. Is it a fascinating beast to be sure? Hang on. If I use my head and learn more about it, mayhap I can go on a hunt. Go and hunt one for myself. The elders are always prattling about knowing your quarry, and I'm starting to understand what they mean. Thank you for showing me this. Cool, you're welcome. Now give me my reward. Refreshing gem, okay. That's a pretty good item. They really love giving you 1500 leaf for these quests, don't they? I feel like, when, you know, these are still technically Chapter 1 areas, so maybe it'll start going up. In fact, I'm pretty sure it will start going up from here. But it feels a little underwhelming to be handed 1500 leaf at this point. Like, we just opened up a chest on stream that had like 5000 leaf in it, and all I had to do was open it. You know, like, it wasn't that difficult. That was an actual quest, and we got 1500. Cyrus, can you just actually kill everything? I think I want to try this. Lightning Blast.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Yeah, wow. Cyrus is strong enough now. I mean, these are level 11 roots, so these are not like crazy strong enemies, but, you know, still. It's nice to see him like actually one-shotting things. So Angie, when do you start your community college classes? And maybe, I don't know, maybe you didn't want like the entire world knowing that, but Angie got accepted into college, so did you say you're going for like human resources? I'm assuming for that, you mentioned something about like corrective, like you want to be a, like kind of a therapist, I guess? I don't know anything about college majors except for performing arts majors, you know, because that's literally all I did. And I didn't, technically, I didn't actually get my degree because I went to the American Musical and Dramatic Academy in New York City, for those that don't know, for musical theater. It's a very difficult school to get into, a little bit snobby and pretentious, but ultimately there's a lot of really, really amazing talent that goes there, and all of the teachers, in order to work there, they have to be... What is this? Oh, wait. Oh, we just randomly, like, happened upon the hunting shrine. Cool. So we're gonna get the hunting job now. That's pretty nice. Although, to be fair, I usually, like, I know this sounds weird, but I usually give the warrior job to Honnet and the hunter job to Ulbrich, so that when I don't have one or the other, I can still use them. And that... Oh, I should probably be reading this. I am Drafendi, the huntress. Unto thee, who dost boldly venture into this place, I impart the knowledge of the heavens. I mean, they mostly say the same thing, so, you know. Yeah, hunting job. Cool. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so AMDA, hard school to get into, but the teachers there, they have to be currently working on Broadway or had to have worked on Broadway within the last 12 months, I think, in order to obtain a teaching position there, because the whole, and at least this was when I went to school there. I don't know how they hire right now, especially during COVID times, I don't know. But honestly, during COVID times, I imagine there's a lot of Broadway actors who have been out of work and who are out of work who would love to be making a teacher's salary, but well, and I say teacher, I mean like college teacher salary. Like, teacher salaries in general are just crap and they need to be raised, but at least at a college level, you get paid a little bit more. But anyway, long story short is like for example, my second semester musical theater teacher, her name is Catherine Cox, and she literally was nominated for a Tony Award for the musical Baby. Like, I was taught by other Tony Award winning people. And I'm not going to sit here and just toss around names, but if you guys are interested, you are more than welcome to ask me, like, who taught me, and I'll tell you, but I don't typically like being one of those people that's like, well, I was taught by this person, but I am trying to get you guys to understand that AMDA is a very good school, and they do offer a like a BFA program, but you had to go to their LA campus to complete it. It was basically 2 years of performance classes at the New York Academy, and then you would have to go to LA to get the rest of your BFA. And honestly, a lot of the Broadway people that taught me, they told me, like, no one cares about your degree. Like, unless you plan on falling back on a teaching career later on, in which case you'd probably need, like, your master's for that at least, I think. Where are we going? Dang it. I'm gonna look at the sign. They just said, you know, degrees they're not a waste, but ultimately, for like if you're just trying to get into the performance aspect of it, it's probably not going to be as helpful as you would hope. Which I think is honestly quite honest and nice of them to tell you, because they're part of the school and the school wants to make money, so they should be telling their students to take the program. And maybe in hindsight I should have taken it, but I don't have a BFA in performing arts. That is the whole point of this story. I have a diploma that says I graduated from the American Musical and Dramatic Academy of New York City, and that is it. In terms of
Let's do this.
getting a job, like a performing arts job, nobody cares. Nobody cares about that. But, well, and I won't say nobody, but most people who will be hiring you don't care what school you went to or what your education is. They just care about what experience you have, typically, and how good you are, of course. Wow, we did not kill these? What?
All right.
What level are these things? Are we on a scary route? We might be on a... Well, I don't know, because they don't have that much HP left. That one's dead. We just didn't have enough to kill them right out, I guess. I don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna firestorm this guy. Wow, and he's still not even dead. Holy.
I'm ready.
Okay, Prim, why don't you use Moonlight Waltz? Still not dead. Tressa, I need you to kill this, please. Don't make me go another turn. Okay, thank you. Angie says her thing is fall semester is when she's starting, and she's getting a human services, like a counselor. Okay, so yeah, so sort of what I said therapist, but I mean, and I'm ignorant, so I don't know what the difference between therapist and counselor is, but I would imagine it's the same general idea. You're sitting down with somebody to talk through issues, life problems, things like that. Okay, we're going to still snow this way. Okay, good. Yeah, I know I'm talking a lot today, and it is in turn kind of sidetracking me, but we're back on track now. We're doing it. Wait, are we back on track? Western still snow, wilds 2 still. Yeah, we are. Okay, good. Oh yeah, there's the snow. That's what we like to see. Well, we don't like I don't like snow in real life, but I like to see it in video games, especially when I'm heading to a place called Still Snow. Wow, 798, Tressa? Wow. Get to work, girl. My god. Jobs. Anybody? Nope, nobody can learn anything new yet. So yeah, that's my thing. Went to school for musical theater. Was taught by many lovely, wonderful, amazingly talented people. I was also taught by some jerks, some people who have very questionable, at best, teaching methods. You know, I had teachers that literally would say the most horrible things to people. But apparently that is not an AMDA-specific thing. That is just a musical theater business thing, and I believe it, but I don't like it. You know what I mean? Like, I wish people were not like that. Like, just be a nice human being and don't use fear and intimidation to bully your student into being better. I don't know. Weird concept, I know, but... Yeah, see, this is the problem. When Cyrus gets to go first, you can't really use Tressa to boost him. So, yeah. Yeah, Tressa, let's go ahead and trade Tempest. She's, like, really low on health, but... should I heal her? No, you know what, I feel like I want to last stand here. I don't know. Okay, it got to... The bear is gonna hurt. Just don't hit Tressa, that's all I ask. It went straight for Tressa. Of course it did. Of course it did. Well, Tressa, I'm gonna res you because you need XP. I can't have you missing out on the XP. Also, break, sir.
What is the logical course of
Cyrus,
action?
can you finish it?
A great inferno to scorch
Okay,
the
Cyrus did the trick.
land. You should have studied harder.
You should have studied harder. My British dialect in general is also really bad, but I try because I feel like it's easier than doing Cockney. Cockney is, I don't know, when I did it for Oliver, I did it, and I did it fairly successfully, I think. I don't know. Especially for having to learn it in like a couple of days. But I had lines that I had to say. It's different It's different when you've got things that you can sit down and you can practice, and also, like, my husband, who is good at doing dialects, he helped me with it, so I could be like, how would this word be pronounced in this sentence? And he would give me something to go off of, and then I could mimic that sound until I got it right. With just reading it point blank out of nowhere without any proper, or like, is this the cleric shrine? Is it cleric or cleric?
I'm ready.
How do you guys say it? It's cleric, right? C-L-E-R-I-C, cleric. That's how I say it, but sometimes I feel like I'm, like, wrong. I don't know, sometimes it comes out weird.
The peacock strut.
Right, these are all gonna get attacks off before we get to use Cyrus, but that's fine. Like, Cyrus is literally going dead last right now. Okay, Tressa, if you're gonna die, at least donate some BP to Cyrus before you do it, please.
All right.
Okay, she did not die. Alphin. Alphin. Let's just use Last Stand. And then Cyrus, you're gonna do the beefiest fireball, because I don't... Oh. Yeah, it's gonna be fireball. Oh my god, they didn't die. Oh, this is awkward. Oh, and guess who doesn't have... You know, no, oh, I didn't mean to defend there, though. Okay, Prim, can you just kill everybody?
Knighthood, bring your shade.
Oh, she did. Okay, good. Don't have to worry about it. I'm always running out of SP with Cyrus. Maybe I should have gotten that dragon scarf. But anyway, I think we're right in front of the cleric shrine. Oh, Angie says it, she says it cleric. Cleric. That sounds... I like the way that sounds. You know what? Let's ask Google. Oh, God. How do you... Oops. Okay, let's... I don't think doing... I accidentally hit the caps button, so I was typing in everything as if I was screaming it, and even though I don't think Google cares, I would feel rude asking, like, yelling it at Google. How do you pronounce... cleric?
Cleric.
Can you guys hear that?
Cleric.
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 So yeah, Angie, I think you're actually closer. I think it's cleric. Cleric. Okay. I don't like that. Why is the English language so confusing? Why would something with just a simple ER be pronounced air? Doesn't make sense in my head. What does make sense in my head is what we're about to get, though, because it's going to come in immediate handiness. I am Aelfric, the Flamebringer. Unto thee, who dost boldly venture to this place, I impart the knowledge of the heavens. Yeah. I wish they would say something different that would, like, reflect their, you know, what they do, like, their personality a little bit more, but I guess I get it. Alright, we got Cleric as a secondary job. Thou hast returned, traveler, but... Oh, wait, that's because I just accidentally clicked that? Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, is it... Dang it, is it jobs? Oh yeah, it is jobs. Okay, okay, so let's go through and just show whatever, like, here. There is Cyrus's hunter outfit. I actually quite like that one. And here is his cleric outfit. I like the cleric one as well. Kind of sort of has that white magey vibe to it. Tressa, this is what she looks like as a scholar. This is what she looks like as a cleric. This is her oh my god, her hunter outfit has a little wolf pelt on the head and it's adorable. Oh, that's so cute. I never use her as hunter, so I never see this. I never pay attention to that one. Prim. That's what she looks like as a thief. Honestly, Prim as a thief looks like regular Prim, just with like a purple outfit, and I kind of like it. You know what I mean? Hunter sort of has this Amazonian woman vibe going on, doesn't it? And then there's Cleric. I hate this one on Prim. I hate this one. I feel like it's just so not Prim. Like, even the way she has like the headband in and her hair is, it's not Prim. It's too proper, which is funny because her name is Prim, you know? She should be prim and proper with that name, but no, she's not. And okay, you know what? I'm digging myself a hole I don't want to fall into. I'm not judging Prim one way or the other. I'm just saying this doesn't really fit her persona, in my opinion. What does fit her persona, and I didn't give this to her when we got it like on Saturday, I think, but the Scholar. I'm giving the Scholar job to Prim, and for the foreseeable future, I think she's going to be holding on to this. It's just way too good on Prim. The stats that it gives her, the fact that it gives her, like, she's going to have higher special attack, like elemental attack, so having the ability to do all of the different elements that Cyrus can do is just incredible. Now, Alphen, here's the thing with Alphen, okay? First of all, I think Alphen is adorable. He's super cute, and I love his hair, and I love his little green jacket, and I hate giving Alphen any job in this game because I think almost all the outfits ruins Alphen's look. There's one that is the exception, and that is the merchant. He is super adorable as the merchant. He sort of has this sort of like paperboy, newsboy, newsies sort of look, and I love it, but we're not giving the merchant job to Alphen. The merchant job eventually, like, is gonna go to probably Therion. So what I do end up giving him, and you'll kind of notice a theme. Like I said that I was gonna give Ulbrich the hunting job, and I was gonna give Honnet the warrior job. Well, in this case, I am going to give Alphen the cleric, and Ophelia, when we get the apothecary, Ophelia is going to get the apothecary. Now, slight spoilers, but there's, I think, 4 or 5 other secondary jobs that are considered hidden shrines, and they are some of the most difficult ones to obtain because you have to do a boss fight to get them, and they're super uber powerful, okay? Eventually, like, Ophelia's not gonna be an apothecary. However, Alphen usually, even until the very end of my playthroughs, he always stays the cleric, because the reason I put Alphen in a party is to have a healer, and him not having access to AoE healing except through Concoct is kind of a problem in my eyes. Like, Concoct is great, don't get me wrong, but I just like, plus, Reflective Veil, you guys saw how broken and OP that was. We need it, especially for the battle coming up. We just need it. So he's getting cleric. It makes him a little more special attacky, and that's not really what he does, but you know, I also have in the past given him the hunter and the warrior jobs. Like, I don't know, we'll see. But for now, this is about how it's gonna stay. Now, Tressa doesn't have anything at the moment, but the only thing that's available is hunter. And like, I guess having something is better than nothing, but she's literally gonna gain no benefit from this because I'm not gonna learn any of those abilities on Tressa. It's just, I don't know. Sean says, kick his ass. Kick whose ass? Who are we talking about? Same reason same reason rough and though don't rhyme. Okay, yes, I know. The English language. Sean says, oh, I thought it was a boss. Refer to me what you're talking about there. What did you think was a boss? And then Angie says, do they get both jobs like they have whatever role they have normally and the secondary in addition? Yes. And by having the job, they can learn all of the job's abilities. So like if I gave Tressa Hunter, she'd be able to learn all of those abilities that Honnet normally has. And also, they can learn, permanently add to their roster of support skills that they have access to, they can learn the support skills of that job as well. So like, Tressa's first thing was like, you have a 25% chance to not use an item or something like that in battle when you use an item. If anybody else took the merchant job, the secondary job, and learned that support skill, they could use that support skill even if they got rid of Tressa even if they got rid of the merchant as a secondary job, they could still continue to use the support skill. Once it's unlocked, once it's learned, it can be used forevermore. Which is, so eventually what you end up doing in this game is you give everybody else's job, and you max out their skills, and you learn all of their support skills, and then it gives every character access to every other character's support skills. And some of the support skills are really OP, like Cyrus has that one that gives him like 50 elemental attack, which is just really, really good. But yeah, I think that's good for now. We've chatted a lot today. I need to stop being so chatty. This is what happens when I go 3 days without streaming. I've got like too many stories to tell, you know? However, to play devil's advocate, at the end of Saturday's stream is when we did the job shrines, and we've basically done them at the beginning instead. So as long as we start the chapter by like an hour and a half into the stream, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be okay on time. And if we have to go over, we have to go over. It's not like, there's literally like one of our Horizon Forbidden West videos almost lasted like 5 hours. I went back and was like looking through the series, and
May I have this?
like one of the videos is like 4 hours and 40 minutes long. It was a long stream, but I don't remember any stream feeling that long. So it's like, you know, it's not like Cyrus still doesn't have SP, and Tressa's probably gonna die if I don't heal her. So I'm kind of at a loss here because I want to give Cyrus SP for next turn, but I have to heal Tressa.
How about this?
Dang it, Tressa. Tressa, why are you always low? I know you're underleveled, but so is like Prim and Alphen. Okay, why is everyone picking on Alphen right now? Can we not? Can we not with the picking on the Alphen, please? I'm trying to think through what I want to do here, because I don't think there's any way that I can really kill these guys outright. Let's just do a regular Trade Tempest without any BP or anything. Okay, it did break somebody, so that's good.
I am ready.
And then, like, Prim, do a Night Ode.
Night Ode, bring your shade.
Alphen, should I heal him? I think I need to heal him. I kind of want to use an Axe ability. Actually, you know what I could do instead? I think I'm going to do this instead. Let's use 2 attacks on the one in the front. There we go. So we'll at least break it. It can't attack next turn, and now Prim... Cyrus still doesn't have SP. This is unfortunate. I'm just thinking through this, but Cyrus needs SP to attack. I think I'll use Alphen to give him SP then. And then Tressa, you're going to do a Trade Tempest. Alphen, give Cyrus some SP.
Try this.
And then Cyrus, I need you to kill you've got to kill now. Okay. Firestorm.
Great inferno to scorch.
Oh, he actually did. He killed everyone, even the one in the back that wasn't broken that had white health. Nice. Oh, we got 2 levels. See, this is good. We're not going to be so horrendously underleveled by the time we get there now, which is great. We're only like 6, like Cyrus is level now, and the other 3 are only 6 levels under. So I think we're actually doing fine. We're doing fine. This is fine. And I don't mean this is fine like in the meme format. I'm not sitting in a burning house just going, this is fine. I mean, like, it's actually fine. I think we're okay. That's right, I had business here. All right. Primrose, Chapter 2. The trail of the left-hand man leads you to still snow. Hoping to find clues on his whereabouts, you take a walk through town. Continue the tale? Yes, please. The story so far. Primrose has embarked... So, Sean... Okay, I'll say what Sean said in a second. Let me read this. Primrose has embarked on her journey at last. Her quarry, 3 men marked with the sign of the crow. She hunts for the men who killed her father. After years of waiting and listening, she at last has a clue. So she hunts the man marked on his left arm. She is guided by a hard-won map, stolen from her former master Helganish with deadly force. The path has been a long one, but she comes at last to Still Snow, the frozen town where she was told she might find the man she seeks. Will their paths cross at last in this cold land?
Father.
Not once has your dagger left my side. Not since the day they took you from me. Nor will it, until the day that I have my revenge. Watch over me, Father. Still Snow. This is where the map led me. But how will I find the man I seek?
No.
He must be here, if this is where he summoned Helganish. Perhaps one of the villagers has seen him. Okay. So Sean says, when you got the last job, the guy you got it from looked like a boss. So I think you're confusing it. The room that... Okay, when we did Ophelia's Chapter 1, there was a room where she had to go to a shrine, which looked pretty much almost identical room-wise to the job shrines. So I can understand why you might get this... Like, you're talking about the big golem icy rock demon that we fought. Like, that golem thing was a boss... but that was a different thing. That wasn't a job shrine. That was just Ophelia's Chapter 1 ending. The job shrines are the ones where we just walk in and we click on the thing and then a god talks to us and then says, here's your job. Like, that's all the job shrines are. But there are job shrines that are full dungeons and they have bosses at the end of them. We have not seen one of those yet. You'll know. Oh, you will know. They are literally some of the hardest fights in the game. 56% chance to scrutinize, geez. More plentiful provisions, okay. Adequate flax. Adequate flax. Why was that so hard? My brain, I was having another, like, dyslexic moment where, like, vowels and consonants were trying to, like, you know what? I know, actually, we said we were going to pull out Therion. We'll wait to steal anything. In fact, I won't even look at their like thing until we get Therion out. And then if there's anything that we can't steal that I feel like I really want, then we'll maybe look at buying it with Tressa. Because there are some situations where buying with Tressa are like the only way you can get really good weapons off these people. We just haven't seen one of those instances yet. So. Oh, and I said I wasn't going to do this, but here we are. Alright, so this woman has a quest. Pensive girl. Someday I'm going to leave this village and become a singer. That is my greatest dream. But I cannot go anywhere until my family pays off our debts. My father is, well, with him being the way that he is, I cannot simply abandon my family to pursue my own dreams. What does that even mean? I don't know. Dragon of the Frostlands. Oh, we got one of these earlier. So now we have 2 of them. 2 of the 3. That's nice. I think there's 3. There might actually be 4. It's rather lively in here, isn't it? I wonder if is she being sarcastic? I can't tell. A stage simply waiting for someone to give a show. Dazzled eyes may loosen lips. Oh, is she gonna just go on stage and start dancing? Well, that's kind of awkward. I trust no one will mind if I take the stage. Oh, she is actually going to do that. She is actually just gonna go up onto the stage and do a belly dance. Well, you know, if you got it, flaunt it, right? That's the saying. There's a literal song in The Producers, the musical, about it. Bravo! Now that was a treat for the eyes.
Hey now!
I've never seen such beauty. Where did she come from? No. It couldn't possibly be.
What a girl.
I've never seen dancing like that around here. It was like an angel had descended from the heavens. Thank you for your kind words, my lords. But kind words will not help me find my man. Can no one tell me something of import?
Lady Primrose.
It's you, isn't it, Lady Primrose?
What?
Can it truly be? Ariana!
Yes.
Yes, and honored you remembered me. But I was but a humble servant to the House Azelhart. It is the guiding light of the sacred flame that led us to each other this day. It is hard to believe that 10 years have passed since those dark times. I feared that we had lost you as well, my lady. But here you are alive and more beautiful than ever. What of you, Ariana? How did you come to live in this distant land?
In truth,
After that terrible incident, I was relieved of my duties. I wandered from city to city, living on the streets and performing menial tasks to keep myself fed. I came here to Still Snow some time ago. Here I make a modest living as a...
how about it?
as a what?
Oh,
But Lady Primrose, what brings you on a journey so far from home?
Actually...
I'm searching for a man. I have reason to believe he is here, and so I followed this map.
Ariana.
Ariana, do you know anything of the place marked here?
What?
I do not. I fear I cannot help you, my lady. She knows the place, and I'd wager she knows the man as well. Please do not hold back, Ariana. You must tell me what you know.
Hey.
I beg of you. We should not speak of this here. Come with me.
Does that mean...
Of course, Ariana, anywhere you like. Well, I mean, how do you know you're not being led into a trap?
Now.
Our dormitory is not far from here. We will be able to talk freely there. Any ideas of what's going on? I mean, obviously I know what's going on, but... Oh, and we want to go back in here, because with all the cutscene stuff done, yeah, now we got people to talk to and steal from, and... Oh yeah, we need to get Therion out. Therion... Where are you, buddy? Alright, now we can steal from people. I feel like... I don't know. I feel like if you give the job to a character, they should also learn that job's path. Like, it would be cool if I could just, you know, steal with Tressa as well as purchase with her. Like, I don't know. Okay, 65... Wow, this critical bracelet has 50 plus, or plus 50 critical on it, but it's got like an 8% chance to steal. I don't think that's worth risking right now. Sean says, seduce her. It's her ability, right? We're not gonna seduce Ariana. She'll tell us what we know, or what we need to know, but she wants to apparently do it somewhere else. So I guess we'll just trust her, even though it could be a trap.
Hello?
I'm an inventor by trade. Right now I'm working on a portable heat source that one could easily carry from place to place. But I need more materials to work with, if I'm to make a functional prototype. I haven't even made it so far as that yet. Coal, flax, and a handy metal container. Okay, well, we have flax. If I only had those three things, I'm quite sure I could get it working. Okay, we have the flax, right? Do we have everything else too? I don't know. I think these other items might even be from other towns. I don't think you can get them all here. Actually, let's go back over here. Make our way through. Oh, these... Oh yeah, I was like, these NPCs weren't here before, but I guess they were. Oh, here's the flax. Right, we were gonna maybe buy it, but then I said let's wait till we can steal it. Well, there we go. We stole it. Yeah, see how much better Therion is than Tressa? Like, I understand. I think part of the reason is like that they have both path actions and that Tressa's is obviously so much worse is because they want to give people they want to make people feel good. Like, if you're one of those people that doesn't like stealing, or well, okay, let me rephrase this. I don't steal in real life. You know what I mean? Like, I have a conscience. I think people who steal in real life are awful. Like, I literally worked in retail for like 2 years, and I had things stolen by people. You know, there's people out there that are stealing just for the sport of it. Like, F you, you know? Like, you don't need these stiletto heels. Like, it's not like you went to a Rue 21 and stole stiletto heels because you're homeless and you need shoes. You know what I mean? Like, you're stealing because you're a jerk, or you're a cheapskate, or your mom give you enough money to buy these stiletto heels or whatever. Like, so I don't condone stealing, but in video games, I think it's a little bit different of a story, you know? But I can imagine that there's people that play through games and they're like, I don't want to steal. Like, for the better of my own conscience, I don't want to steal. And so they give the purchase as a way to kind of bypass the need to steal things. But let's be real. Steal is far superior. Like, far superior. We wouldn't have any money left if we tried to buy everything we have seen up until this point that we have successfully stolen. What is that dagger? Ooh, that's kind of nice. That might be one that I would consider. Actually, no, because Gideon's dagger is what we gave to Therion, and that's like way better. Plus, look at this. Like, this dagger's not that much worse than the other one, and we can steal it like pretty easily, so I don't know. Cyrus has been doing pretty good with the scrutinizes, for the most part. Portable pot. Ooh, that was another item he needed. Okay, maybe they are all in town. Oh, come on. Therion, can we... Therion, you upset me. Therion, you upset me greatly. I'm upset now. Do you hear the tone of my voice, Therion? You're in trouble. I treat these characters like they are my pets. Restore reputation. 4,000. You just cost me 4 grand, Therion. What do you have to say for yourself? He would probably say something like, well, then I guess I can take back the, like, 80,000 leaf you've made off of me stealing things, you know. Obviously, we've made all of that money back and then some, but it still always hurts to have to spend money on, like, fixing your reputation. Oh no, don't part ways. Don't do that. Undeniable allure. Okay, so she will allure people now better. In this town. Bishop's hat. Whoa! Whoa! 54 physical defense, 96 elemental defense, and 56 elemental attack. I want that. I want that. We're gonna come back and we're gonna buy that with Tressa, I think. Because 15%'s a little bit risky. Although, to be fair, we get 5 tries. Okay, we get 5 tries. How much would it cost if we bought it with Tressa? That's what I want to know. Here, while we're running around town, let's actually change Tressa back in instead of Alphen, just for now. Because what I want to do is I want to compare prices here. Because it's 4,000 for 5 tries, right? That's basically what it is. With Tressa, I could just spend... Okay, see, I could just spend... I think it's actually worth it to buy it with Tressa. Plus, she can get a discount. She didn't get a discount, but that's fine. Okay, before I forget then, that's going on Cyrus, like, immediately. Boom. And then, like... Who do I, like... Here, Tressa, you can have what Cyrus was just wearing. What was Cyrus just wearing? He was wearing the pointed hat, right? Should I give her something else? She's always dying. Maybe I should give her some, like, actually good defense for once. I mean, but the defense on that is not, like... Here, we'll give her regular headgear. I don't know. Prim, what do you have? Oh, Prim, you can have the pointed hat. There you go, have fun. Okay, so Cyrus is, like... Cyrus is a beast. He's just a beast. He's not only over-leveled, but he's also just got an insane amount of elemental attack now. Sean says, Admiral Akbar says it's a trap. Do you see my kind of, like, office look at the camera face that I'm giving you right now? This is because you've put me in an awkward situation where I once again don't understand your reference, and I feel sad. / awkward. It's kind of, and then he also says, it's kind of like how heroism is better than bloodlust. Wait. No, it's not. Wait, no, it's not. Wait, are you joking to make Angie mad? Is that why you said that? I'm pretty sure they're the same, like, fundamentally. I'm pretty sure they're the same. Am I wrong? Are you just saying that to, like, get under Angie's skin because she's Horde? If you are, then, like, high five, sir. But If you're not and you're being serious and heroism is actually better than bloodlust, then my mind is about to be blown, because I'm pretty sure they're both 30%, unless I'm incorrect. Provoke like a pro. Well, if I wanted to provoke as Haunted, I guess that would be useful here. I don't know, one of Haunted's... Ooh, and here's the coal. So there we go, we got all 3 items that we need for that one side quest. Okay, cool. I know that eventually we will have to provoke as Haunted, but... because I think one of her chapter quests is here, and I think it makes you provoke during it, but we don't have to now, so... Sprightly ring, 20 speed. I mean, I'll try to steal it, okay. Oh, Jaguar. How do you say that word? I've heard Jaguar, I've heard Jaguar. Like, British people say, like, Jaguar. And then, like, I've heard American people say Jaguar. But Jaguar doesn't really sound right to me. Like, that doesn't look like... it. Like, why? There's no I in it. There's no... like, it just doesn't make sense. Sean says yes, lol. So he's just trying to get under Angie's skin. And then Angie says, bloodlust came first, filthy human. Alright, how much is the spear to buy? 17,000? No! Absolutely not. You can get out with that. I'm not paying that money, and I'm not trying to steal it 8% either. I guess we just don't get it. Just don't get that item. It's fine. I'm not mad about it, you're mad about it. 50 speed on that bracelet's kind of nice. I would maybe be willing to buy this if it's not too expensive. You know what? I'm buying this. We could put that to use. In fact, Tressa, I really like Tressa to go for... Tressa and Primrose need to go before Cyrus. In order for my strat to be effective, they have to go before Cyrus moves. So... Tressa, what do you have? Oh, she has like nothing. I need to be giving people... why am I not gearing my characters out? Here, Tressa, have some HP since you die all the time. And in fact, have a better bow. We don't have a better spear for you right now, though. And because Prim learned the scholar job, she can now wield stabs, but we don't have an extra staff for her. So, yeah, nothing really to do there. Speed. Yeah, we do want speed. Here, you can have 20 speed. And you can even have, like... we have more speed oh, we don't have more speed items. Sprightly. Oh, we do. Do I want her to have defense or speed? Let's give her speed. I really do. I want to show you guys, like, turn order in this game really definitely does matter. It like, really definitely does. So. And I've been giving Therion evasion, which is fine. And then Cyrus has been getting... ooh, you can have one of those for some more SP. And then that's about it. Okay. Also, weapons. Are we all caught up on weapons? Captain's sword. That's the best dagger. Yeah, we need to get Prim some new stuff. She's getting to the point where, like, her stuff is lacking a little bit now. Well, it's definitely lacking now, especially compared to Cyrus's gear. My God, I know it's unfair that Cyrus gets everything. Like, he gets all the good stuff, but oh, come on, you can do this. You can steal a 55%. Let's go. There we go. I don't really care about either of these items, so I'm not even going to bother trying to buy them. They're not very good. I don't know. I don't like the items that only have defense on them. I just don't. Like, they are good for certain fights in the game. In fact, there's, like, the very, very final fight in the game. They're good for one of the phases of that fight. Yes, it's a multiple phase fight. Big surprise. But, yeah, I don't like them in general. Crescent dagger. Physical attack, no. Prim needs... actually, we could give... oh, why is the screen just, like, vibrating while I'm standing there? That was weird. It's like we were maybe stuck on the stairs or something. Let's go into weapons and see what they've got here. So, they have a chain breaker for physical attack, which is fine, but also very... Oh my god. The Graviton axe is so good, but it's so expensive. It's half of our money. They have a Magus' bow, which actually would be a downgrade for Tressa, which is a little surprising, actually. Huntress's longbow. Elemental shield. That's actually a really good shield. Oh, that's a super good shield. That might be, if I remember correctly, that might be the best shield in the game. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% on that, but that might be one of, or the best shield in the game, because it comes with the downside of evasion loss, but have you guys seen anyone else evade, like, any attacks this game, except for Therion? No. Also, you can't evade spells, ever. Even with Therion's evasion. So evasion is only so useful. So I actually think giving people elemental shields is like... You know what? I'm almost positive these elemental shields are like the best shield we're gonna get. So, I'm about to drop... Here, you know what? We'll only buy 4 of them, okay? Because 4 is gonna be like half of our money. Look at that. But I'm gonna give these to every single person on our... Well, I won't give one to Therion. I'll give that to somebody else, but... Therion, we could give him some more evasion. Elemental hat. Oh, didn't we just get a really good hat for Cyrus? Oh, we did, didn't we? That's an incredible hat, though. Okay, I don't care. I'm... The evasion cloak is nice, too. I'm gonna buy 3 of these, because I think, again, the elemental hat might be the best hat in the game for elemental attack. I think it actually might be. So we're gonna give one to Prim, Cyrus, and Tressa. Obviously Therion we don't care, because he uses, like, physical attacks, but we're poor now. I can't, like, I'm done. I just spent all of our money. I just spent all of our freaking money. But I only did that because I have been stingy this whole game, and you guys are like, why are you spending all your money now? Well, it's because I'm pretty sure that the elemental hat... I don't know, it might not... Actually, now that I think about it, I think there's a hat called the Adamantine hat, and that one might be the best one. But for a long time, this is going to be, like, the best thing. And it's gonna make our team so much better. So, I think it's worth it. And we can't get to that hidden item up there because the guy's in the way, and I remember him being, like, a level 10 difficulty NPC. I don't know.
This place.
What is this place?
In truth,
This serene little town has a dark, dirty secret. A brothel, frequented by patrons from the realm over.
what?
Yes.
That is where I make my living. That's right, Primrose. I am a whore. Yeah, they just straight up say that in this game. I am a whore. You don't read that line in video games very often, do you?
Mm-hmm.
This town is not far from Flamesgrace, you see. It is a convenient enough place for customers to visit. Some of our best customers would be troubled if their patronage came to light. So the brothel's existence, our existence, remains a secret. The poorest kept secret in all the Frostlands, mayhap, but the public turns a blind eye.
So then,
And this map I came upon, it leads there?
Mm-hmm.
More precisely, it leads to a certain meeting place. A meeting place?
Yes.
The location of the brothel is never shared openly. No one would dare put it on the map. Rather, the map leads to a certain location where a carriage comes to carry customers to their destination. Ariana, might I ask you one favor?
Of course.
Anything, my lady.
how about it?
Let me board that carriage tonight. I told you I'm searching for a man. A man with the mark of the crow tattooed upon his left arm.
What?
It It is true that the owner of the brothel has such a mark. But Lady Primrose, what do you intend to do when you find him?
I'll do what I must.
Okay, well, You're gonna put this woman out of work, Prim. I mean, I know you want revenge, but I understand. Then ready what you need and return to this place. The carriage will be waiting. Wow, she's actually gonna help us knowing that we might kill her employer. Admiral Akbar was Star Wars, by the way. See, you knew that I didn't know Star Wars, so you said that on purpose. You know that I don't know Star Wars stuff. We've had this conversation. Or maybe you weren't here when we had it, but I'm pretty sure you were. Sean says, I like how the whore is more modestly dressed than Prim, lol. Okay, you know what? Fair is fair, okay? Fair. Hey, Primrose, what's a brothel? I tried to ask Ariana, but she just hemmed and hawed and then wandered off. Tressa, there are some things that children shouldn't know. Oh, come on, this is getting annoying. Someone just tell me. And I'm not a child, by the way. If you insist, lean in closer and I'll whisper it. Do you get it now? Tressa, your mouth is hanging agape. Oh! Sorry. Forgot it was still open. So Tressa just learned about prostitution for the first time in her life. Oh, we never went and turned in this quest. Let's go do this real quick.
Hello?
Alright, let's give him these 3 things. Oh, you've got just what I was looking for. Please, by any chance, would you be willing to part with those things? Yes, that's why I'm offering them to you. That's why I have my hand stretched out, sir. With the items in them. Or in it. Thank you, now I can finally make my prototype. It's better be worth it. With a sturdy metal container like this, and with proper venting, I should be able to put the coal and flax inside and ignite it to... yes, this should work. And there, I put the whole thing into a good woven sack and it's done. Oh, it's so toasty, I feel warm to my core. In a snowy land like this, keeping yourself warm is absolutely paramount. Look at the roofs of the buildings, for example. You see how the snow piles up? Well, one must knock the snow off quite regularly or the weight becomes too much for them. But how do you keep yourself warm when you're out knocking snow from the roof? You can't have a stove in your pocket, and good luck starting a fire in the snow. Angie, are you still around? I feel like this quest would probably speak to your soul a little bit, right? But if you have one of these, you can warm yourself even when you're out clearing snow. Tucking one of these into a jacket would even keep children warm when they are out playing in the winter snows. And if you're feeling so comfortable in the warmth that you would happen to fall asleep, there's no worry about things burning out of control. Alright, as long as you're sure. And with my invention, people can feel warm and safe and comfortable. Also, how do you have an open flame? How do you burn something, but also have it closed? He said something about proper venting, so maybe that's how, but like the moment you put it in, like if you put a candle in a jar and then closed the jar, the candle would burn out. It needs oxygen to continue burning. I don't know if anyone knows how fire works, but that's how fire works. So as soon as it loses the amount of oxygen that it needs to stay lit, it burns out. So if you put it in a jar, even if, like a container, even if it was vented, if you then put that thing inside your jacket, I feel like it would die out, like the fire would die out. Thank you so much for your contribution to making my dream a reality. You're welcome. Even if I am skeptical. Ooh! 4,800 leaf! Oh, that is so timely, because we really need that. Isn't the nourishing nut, is that health, or is that SP? Maximum HP, okay. I don't want to give that to anybody right now. In fact, I don't want to give any of these to anybody right now. Yeah, none of them. Literally, most of these or all of these are going to go to Honnet Or Ulbrich. In fact, probably Ulbrich, really. But, wow. Alright, wait, what do you have? Oh, she has that spear, right? How much was it? Oh, she has a dagger. And yeah, we're not spending 11,800 on a crappy dagger, sorry. Wait until the carriage arrives? No. Wait, do we have the right team? No, we are missing... Therion needs to get out, and Alphen needs to come back. Alphen. There we go. And I want to... Wait, how do I move? I want to move my party around. Oh, I can do it this way. Okay. Yep, that's the right order. Okay. Oh, more travel banter. Okay, cool. I like the travel banters. Primrose and Alphen. Alphen, what's the matter? You can't seem to stand still.
You know,
Huh? Oh, shucks, sorry. It's just so cold up here. I was born in the south, and me and the cold, we don't get along too well. You're thinking about the brothel, aren't you? Uh-oh, she caught him! Thought so. Sorry, it's just the thought of all those beautiful women and... Damn it, Alphen! No. I mean, I guess he could still, he could still be bisexual, alright? But this is not fitting my narrative of Alphen and Zeph being a thing. This is not fitting my very obviously not biased narrative that I have woven for myself. And mugs of mead. You do better to keep your mind on the journey. Besides, you don't need a brothel if all you want is the company of a beautiful woman. Right. I can't tell if she was hitting on him there, or if she was just trying to give him a compliment, like saying you're attractive and you don't need to buy it, or something. I don't know. Alright, now we will wait until the carriage arrives. Are there any items that just give a level? No, there are no rare candies in this game.
Lady Primrose.
That man there is Orin. He drives the carriage. He has a sharp eye and a suspicious nature. That's why he was hired. Well, that is unfortunate.
I'm Primrose.
I wish you a pleasant evening, sir. Haven't seen you around here before. You a new girl? I am. This will be my first night in the Master's service. Well, no one's told me about it, so you ain't getting in my carriage. Wow.
I see.
Cautious indeed.
In that case...
You know, before I came here, I was a dancer. Men said that once they'd seen me on the stage, nothing could ever satisfy them again. Would you like a little show? I think you'll find it most stimulating. Oh, she did the little turn and the hip. Yeah, it's all working, Primrose. Except...
I think not.
It's not working, because this guy ain't having it. Done with your little show. I am. Did you not enjoy it? She's so
No.
taken aback. Seen better. Seen worse, I reckon.
If you'll excuse me.
I see. Then do not allow me to trouble you further. Wow. He actually, like,
Lady
does he bat
Primrose.
for my team? He may bat for my team. It was a most beautiful dance, my lady.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ariana. But your praise is not the prize I sought. I did try to warn you, my lady. This man is no fool.
Fine then.
Indeed. I must find another way. I should go back and talk with Ariana. Perhaps there's someone in this town who could convince Orin to change his mind. Okay, so okay, ooh, we got more travel banter.
Ah,
You dance beautifully. Thank you. You were positively inspiring. I wish I could dance like that, but alas. 2 left feet, right? I'm afraid so. I dare not go to the faculty balls for fear I'd trip over some poor girl and make a fool of us both. I wonder if lessons would help. Or should I simply accept who I am and stick with my tomes? Well, you're probably a quick learner, and even the clumsiest people can manage the basic steps. The most important thing is to enjoy the dance and let yourself go. Right. Don't be self-conscious, of course, that makes sense. It would be rather wonderful to do all those complicated steps and not think about it. As much as I love scholarship, I love dancing too. Well, if you're that eager, I could give you some pointers. You do that? Why, I would be most grateful if you could. Oh, I love that the characters get these little bonding moments. It's really cute. Rumor has it that Orin owes the tavern keeper a debt. What sort of debt? I couldn't say. Alright, so we're going to the tavern keep now. Sean says, wow, I feel like she was just offering herself for a night. Yeah, she basically says she will do anything to get what she needs done. And so, yeah. I mean, I imagine she's done it before, you know? Like, in her lifetime we haven't seen yet. Or seen before, rather. Yeah. But it didn't work, did it? Oh, okay, so we have to... I guess we just have to allure this guy, then. Tavern Keep. 0 strength. Chance of success, 100%. I guess we're getting rid of the fishmonger. But we haven't been using him, so it's fine. Admit it now. Wouldn't you care to spend a little more time with me? You want me to have a word with Orin? Yes, I'll think about it. Pray, come hither. Okay, he's not gonna think about it. He's being mind-controlled and he's coming with us. Do your job. Master Barkeep. Always a pleasure to see my kind benefactor. What brings you here? You want me to give the new girl a ride? I mean, of course, sir, as you wish. Least I can do to repay your kindness. I don't know, it took a little long for you to make that decision, sir. Hop in, woman. We don't have all night. Wow! I mean, you don't have to be rude about it. You don't have to be rude about it, okay? Prepare, then talk to Orin. I think we're about as prepared as we can get. The only thing is I would kind of like Primrose to have a better... Well, we don't have the money. We don't have the money. I was going to buy her maybe like a better staff than we have, but don't have the money, so, you know. Just have to go with what we've got. Here we go, then.
Primrose.
Father, please! Let me try just once more!
You have tried enough. Now you must be still and reflect upon why you continue to fail. You are my daughter, the lone daughter of House Azelhart. You must be strong, stronger than you are now.
Yes, Father.
Answer me this, Primrose. What is required of the head of a great house? The Lady of House Azelhart?
The Lady of House Azelhart must safeguard her family's success and glory. She must be strong enough that no other house might overshadow our own.
A fair answer. But hear me well, Primrose. Worth is not found in the eyes of others. That which truly matters most lies within. What the head of our house must value above all is faith.
Faith.
Faith shall be your shield. These are our house words, and what they mean is that you cannot waver until you have done what you know in your heart of hearts must be done. It is the determination to keep your eyes fixed on the path before you, though 1,000 indignities may seek to trip you up along the way.
And I feel like we can all relate to that.
You must find that faith in yourself.
Yes, Father.
Primrose, I would entrust this dagger to you. Our words are engraved upon the blade. See that they are engraved upon your heart as well.
Okay, but not literally, though. Don't take that literally.
Father.
Lady Primrose, are you all right?
Yeah, it's
no.
okay. She just kind of does this every once in a while. Just goes into flashback mode. It's fine.
You must have been very weary.
I was just thinking about Father. Even in my memories, he will not stop lecturing me on how to live my life.
Lord Azelhart was a man of unwavering principles.
That he was. He taught me the sword, he taught me my letters, he taught me what it meant to live with dignity and honor. He taught me all that I know. He always told me, choose wisely what to believe in and have faith in your beliefs, for that faith shall be your shield. What do I believe in?
My lady?
End of the line.
The father's voice is so smooth. Yeah,
Here we are.
really good voice actor, actually. I don't know who voices him. It might be one of the people that voices one of the main characters just doing a side character, but I'm not sure. This is where I take my leave. And not a word of this to the man in charge. I don't know who you are, but I know you don't belong here. Okay, so he's very perceptive. Once, long ago, House Azelhart was locked in a vicious struggle with several of the other high houses. The tales say that my forebears dirtied their hands with many inglorious deeds in those days. One time, the head of House Azelhart invited his liege lord to the castle for a great feast, only to murder him and every last man in his party to seize power for himself.
That's right.
This lord had been a cruel man, and perhaps my forebear did the common folk a great service, but it did not win him any friends. Still, my family never relinquished the power they had seized, and they never lost faith in their convictions.
Faith shall be my shield.
Unwavering belief in the righteousness of what they had done protected them from any slings and slights. Did it? The petty squabbles of great houses concern me no longer, but our words still guide me as they have guided my family for so long. As long as I have something to believe in, this is all I need. Lady Primrose, what is it that... Lady Primrose, what is it that you believe in? Ariana swallowed the question, her words hanging in the air. She feared what the answer might be.
What was that?
Did you say something, Ariana? Wow, you weren't even listening to her? Rude.
No.
It's nothing, my lady.
Lady Primrose.
This is the Obsidian Parlor. The dark rumors about it never cease, yet it remains cloaked in shadow. They say men of influence from across the realm have had their hands in the buying and selling of women here. Well, that's comforting to know. I have piled my trade here for several years now. In that time, many of the girls who came here have disappeared as suddenly as they came. Yes, I am a whore, and a cheap one at that, sold to this place for a price that would not buy you a good horse. Who knows when I'll be sold again, and to where for another pittance. When I think of that... It scares me.
I'm sorry.
Forgive me, Lady Primrose, I do not deserve your pity. Make your way through this cave. It will take you to the Master's chambers. If you go quietly, no one will be the wiser of your coming. But Lady Primrose, do be careful. I must be getting back to work, so this is where I must leave you.
Thank you.
Of course, Ariana. Thank you for all you have done. Take care of yourself, and have faith. Alright. What do you say we do a little savey save here, just in case? You never know when the game is gonna just, like, crash on you. And it would be an awful shame to lose all the... Oh, we didn't bring Therion, and I actually feel like there's something good in that chest, too. I remember there being something, like, relatively good in that chest. Down here, though, is another one. Not a very good one, but, you know. See, this is why, like, I hate the purple chests, because you have to have Therion with you, or you can't open them. So, it's gonna make me want to come back and get the chest open after we're done with the chapter, and you don't really have to come back to this place for, like, almost any reason, really. So, like, after the chapter is over. Not to this section, anyway. You do have to come back to Still Snow for, like, Honnet's chapter, I think chapter 3, you know, and that kind of stuff, but... I think one of the other reasons I like Prim's story the best is because it really, really treads on, like, some pretty dark topics, you know what I mean? Like, you just don't see video games very often go over the topic of, like, you know, prostitution. So...
The peacock strut.
When I first got through this... Oh, and what level is this area? Are we gonna die horrible deaths here? We might. Oh, and I didn't heal... Oh, I didn't heal up. Oh, this is awkward. Okay, Alphen... Actually, Alphen, let's... Oh, wait, is he blind? Oh, Alphen is the only one that didn't get blind there. Okay, well then, in that case, Alphen, let's use Last Stand.
This calls for surgery.
Okay, that did a decent amount of damage, but this is really what I want. Now, Tressa. Tressa is going last for some reason. I thought I gave her a bunch of speed, but maybe she needs more. I don't know. Light, wind, what would these be weak to? I would say maybe wind might be weak to, like... Blizzard?
A tempest of ice shall
It's not.
rage.
Dang it. Okay, Tressa, girl, I need you to, like... Just kill the ravens, at least. Oh, she broke the ravens, but didn't kill them. Okay, I'll take a break. Break is fine. Break is fine. As long as they're not... My god. So much damage going out right now. Prim, you get to... Oh, you have scholar skills now, Prim. Although they're not... Actually, I'm curious to know, like... These aren't going to be weak to fire, right? No, they're not weak to fire.
Here we go.
Alphen... Are they weak to, like... Oh, I only have... Yeah, I need to give Alphen,
This
like,
calls for surgery.
abilities before he can start being useful as a cleric.
Oh, no.
Cleric. As a cleric, right? We talked about this. Cyrus has no BP left. Let's actually... We're gonna give Cyrus some BP right now.
Let me help.
And then I'm gonna use...
What's this now?
How close are they? They're on red. Maybe I could just kill them with a regular fireball.
All flames, rage strong.
Wait, one of them died, but not the other? What the heck?
No good.
Alright, well, shoot. I don't even know then. Dancer, let's use Moonlight
The
Waltz.
moonlight waltz.
Oh, it was weak to
The show is over.
shadow damage. Did her dad teach her how to sexy dance? If he taught her everything, LOL. He did, well, in one of the cutscenes, she did mention that she liked to dance as a little kid. I don't think he taught her how to sexy dance, but she was definitely interested in dancing when she found the strip club or whatever you want to call it back in Sunshade. So I think she learned how to sexy dance there, but she was already a good dancer, so it probably didn't take her much to pick it up. Sean says, why is there a cave that leads to a bedroom? Yeah, why indeed? That's kind of creepy, isn't it? Human trafficking is pretty dark for a game to be talking about. Yeah, no kidding. But that's why I like this game. It talks, like, it is a video game, and you know, younger people do play video games, but I think that Square Enix really understood their target audience here. They knew that, like, younger kids, as sad as it is to kind of admit this, because I don't want to admit this, but, like, younger kids, and I guess they're coming back in some ways, like, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 did really, really well on the Wii, or on the Nintendo Switch. But, like, for the most part, JRPGs and RPGs in general, like, are not really that popular amongst younger generational, you know, kids and stuff, so... And even if they were, like... I think prostitution and human trafficking and all that should be something that we should talk more about as a society, you know, like... Because it's a huge problem. Like, in like, every part of the world, but especially in certain parts of the world, it's a huge problem. It should be talked about, but I don't know. Meanwhile...
Well, look what we have here.
Enter. Oh no.
I beg your pardon.
Bishop of the Flame. To clarify, because I remember when I first watched this cutscene, I was shocked. This is not Ophelia and Liana's... This is not Liana's father. This is a different cleric, different Bishop of the Flame. Master Rufus, pray have mercy and hear my plea. She was my only daughter. I spared no effort in raising her to be a fine lady. Each day, I brushed her beautiful hair and dressed her in the finest silks. I don't like where this is going. Do not. She was everything to me. But then she was sullied by the son of a country lordling. She could not bear being dishonored so, and on the eve of her wedding day, she took her own life in shame. So she was raped and then committed suicide. Wow, speaking of dark topics that we can insert into this video game. Never again will I stroke my daughter's long, beautiful hair. And when I think of that lordling living his days in luxury with no punishment for his heinous deeds, it keeps me awake night after sleepless night. Master Rufus, please lend me your strength. His strength? Lend me your power that I might have my vengeance against that sinful house. Okay, so he's here for vengeance.
Hey!
Father Ishard. Eshard? I don't know. We are friends, are we not? But of course.
Meaning?
And friends are always there with a helping hand in times of need. I trust you will lend me your strength when I am in need. You are a bishop in the Order of the Sacred Flame. You have much to offer me.
Yes.
Anything you wish, Master Rufus. Anything at all.
Good.
Then it would be my pleasure to help you. You must be lonely after the loss of your precious daughter, Father. I will give you one of my own girls. Oh no. Oh, that is so creepy. How about Ariana? She is close to your daughter's age and has a sweet enough disposition. Use her as you like, and I trust you will enjoy her. Oh, God.
I am exceedingly grateful.
Oh, thank you, Master Rufus. Truly, your generosity knows no bounds. Oh my God, this is nauseating. I hate this. Does this imply... This is something that I've always wondered. Does this imply that he was molesting his daughter when she was alive? Like, are they equating this new girl that he's giving her to be the replacement for his daughter in, like, a sexual way as well? Because if so, that is so messed up. Debts are such a tricky business. I hate this guy. I hate him. But one must make hay while the sun shines. Make hay while the sun shines. You're a jerk. Alright, I see that purple chest back there, but there's nothing that can be done. There's nothing that can be done with that because we don't have Therion. Man, there's 2 purple chests in here. That is so aggravating. I kind of wish we had brought Therion now instead of Tressa, but I need a merchant. And until we get the merchant shrine... Like, Tressa, I need you, especially when we're going to be underleveled. You know what, let's see how chat reacted to that nice little cutscene. That beautiful little, you know, just little cutscene. Angie says many things need to be more common topic and not taboo, and that's how we learn. I agree, 100%. We as a people, as a society, we skirt major issues under the carpet because they're too painful to deal with, or we think that children won't understand them. But the truth of the matter is children understand just fine. It's that adults are afraid to talk about them, or that they just flat out don't want to talk about them, you know. And unfortunately, in the topic of human trafficking, I wouldn't even be surprised if a lot of the people who partake in human trafficking are some of the same people that would be responsible for stopping human trafficking, such as politicians and such, you know, like, and I have no proof or evidence for that kind of a claim. That may be a wild claim, but I just have a hunch that, like, part of the reason why some of these problems, these actual problems, don't have any man force thrown at them is because the people who are in charge don't want them to be fixed. I don't know. That's a very bold claim, and I know that that's not a one-size-fits-all type of a thing to say, but sometimes that's how it feels, you know? Sean says, oh, he says, wow, the feels, and then he says suicide, rape, and political corruption. Oh, Angie says that, and then Sean says, what are his intentions with Ariana? Like, ... Yeah, I agree. I'm worried about it too. And she says, might be a reason YouTube doesn't push the game. Too controversial? Could be. You know, I hadn't really thought about that before, but then again, I have specifically tailored my customizations in my YouTube settings so that my videos are not aimed at kids. It flat out asks you now, it used to not do this 5 years ago, but it flat out asks you now, is this content designed for kids? And you have to answer just straight up yes or no. There is no gray area. And so if it's not designed for kids, then anyone under a certain age literally can't find your video. But it's like a young age. It's like teenagers who would be video gaming. I'm pretty sure they can still watch videos like this. And then also there's another thing after that says something along the lines of like, would you like to age restrict your video to over 18 only? And I have no selected on that because I know a lot of my audience base is going to be probably teenagers to like maybe mid-30s. That's like the demographic I'm shooting. Ooh, and I don't want to go in here. Wait, I want I want to save. Is there going to be a save point? I need to save. No, we have to save because scary boss fight coming up. If I just go into the boss fight going through that door, then that won't be good. Prim, Peacock Strut on Cyrus.
The Peacock Strut.
But yeah, so creepy. I agree with you, Sean. So creepy. When I first played through this game, I was just like, ew, like gross. Like this like bishop of the church is basically going to get a prostitute to sleep with or molest or whatever, and it's supposed to be a replacement for like his daughter, which implies a whole lot of nasty stuff that I really hope I'm like wrong about, you know what I mean? Like, hopefully that's not what the game, I mean, it wouldn't be, like, if the game is implying that, it's not, I'm not saying that the game thinks that it's okay that that's a thing, but it's still, it's a heavy topic for sure. It's a heavy topic. Oh, and those were weak to, the light things are probably going to be weak to dark. I probably should have used Prim's attack there, but too late now.
This calls for surgery.
Oh, that's fine, because they're weak to axes. And now Prim, with 2 of these, 2 BP, can use Nido. Nice.
The show is over.
Alright, we're getting some... you know, we're not really under-leveled anymore, are we? I actually feel pretty... I mean, despite the fact that I'm like, we must go back and save, I feel pretty okay with how this has gone. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to heal up as much as I can. Actually, yeah, healing grape. Oh, we're really not actually low on much. Let's use Spiriting Plum and Inspiriting Plum. And then let's save. Alright. Now let's hope we can get back there and not too many more battles, because I don't want to spend all my SP before I get into the battle. But if we get into 1 or 2, it's fine. In fact, we may get into none of them. Oh, there's more to this place. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so there was just straight up a place to save here. I wasn't sure. I actually don't remember there being a second part to this. Oh, maybe this is it. Okay, I see. They gave you a little save room.
The mark of the crow on your left arm. So we finally meet again.
This guy's probably like, what?
Do you have any idea how long I've waited for this day?
Have we met, milady?
Ew, don't say milady like that. Don't be a creep. I mean, I know you're a creep.
No, wait. You do look familiar. Didn't I see you dancing on a stage in some desert town?
Think back further. I am Primrose Azelhart.
Primrose Azelhart?
Oh, don't act like you don't know.
The young lady of House Azelhart? My, how far from home you've come.
Do you remember now? Do you remember me?
Prim,
My house, my father?
I don't think this guy cares. I think you should just kill him.
Jeffrey Azelhart. Yes, I remember him quite well. The man knew how to handle a sword. And he was no fool. It wasn't easy to bring him down. Though, bring him down, we did. For all his virtues, your father made far too many enemies. It's not good for one's health, you see.
What crime would you lay at his feet? What could he possibly have done to deserve death?
He came to know something which he had no right to know.
Oh, really? Okay. And that was...
And it fell to my friends and I to sweep things back under the rug.
Well, I guess you're not going to tell me, right?
I see. But surely you know well enough. Strike against another, and you invite a strike in return.
Is that so?
This dagger has never left my side. I have not relinquished it once, just as my memories of my father have never left me. He always told me to be true to my beliefs. to have faith in myself and never fail to carry out what I knew must be done. You three bearing the mark of the crow.
Oh, it's Prim's theme.
Kill you
Oh,
all.
I love when their theme song kicks in. I love it.
That is the only thing I believe in now. That is my reason for being. Be prepared to meet your fate, Crow!
You aren't the first to say such words to me. And like as not, you won't be the last.
We'll see.
I will bury you, as I've buried all the rest.
We'll see. I'm pretty good at this game, so I think you're wrong, but I respect your opinion.
I am Rufus, the left wing of the Crow. Now come, precious daughter of House Azelhart. I will send you to your father's side.
Wow, that's very dramatic.
Time for the main
Oh, he does
event.
apparently have bodyguards, by the way, Sean. There they are. See?
I'm
They're
ready.
so tiny compared to him, you just didn't see them, that's all. Alright, so the boss of Primrose's Chapter 2. What is his name? Rufus. Rufus, okay. So, what order are we going in? Oh yeah, we can do our little wombo combo thing. Alright, so Dancer, let's use Peacock Strut on Cyrus.
The Peacock Strut.
Alright.
My turn now.
Merchant Skills, let's donate... let's just donate all of our BP.
For
Let's
you.
let's get Cyrus up to a maximum so he can actually attack this turn. Ow. Ow. Ooh, get wrecked.
Bring it on.
Let's see. What do you do, sir? I could... I don't know, what could I do with you? Actually, I want to get some breaks out, so, let's use just a regular last stand. Alright, and then we got one more attack. And now Cyrus is going to destroy you. Should I use fire or... What would a crow be weak to? Like, I almost feel like I should use lightning blast here, but I don't know what it would be weak to. I mean, fire would do the most damage baseline. Let's just try fire. No, no one is weak to fire, but man, that was a lot of damage.
I am ready.
Alright, Prim... Let's just use Nightoad. Like, who is weak to... Like, what
bring
are you
your
guys weak
shade.
to? Nobody's weak to dark, really.
All right.
We can get a break or two out here. Well, we can get a break out.
This calls for
Why does the one in the front have one more shield than the one in the back? Oh, because Prim
Let's
did
do
her little,
this.
like, attacky thing when she got hit. That's right. Merchant skill. Tressa. You know what, Tressa? We could, oh, I don't really want to be spending money right now. I don't know, hired help would be useful though. Actually, let's do mercenary. Let's get some defense on our party.
I'll get my money's worth.
Because we have some time to get Cyrus some BP, I think.
Interesting dilemma.
Cyrus, go ahead and use Blizzard now, maybe? Oh, the ones in the back are weak to ice. Ooh, ouchie ouch. If we didn't have defense, that would have actually hit even harder than that, which is crazy. Rufus, what
I'm
the
ready.
heck are you weak to, sir? Prim, you know what? Let's take advantage. Let's take advantage of this damage. We used fire, we used ice. We've used dark as well, but let's just do this anyway.
Nightoad, bring your shade.
Alright, cool. The ads are dead.
my turn now.
That's good news for us. Tressa. You know what, Tressa? Cyrus needs to take advantage of his elemental attack up, so donate your BP again to Cyrus.
For you.
And then Cyrus do a fully boosted lightning blast.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Oh, he is actually weak to lightning.
Here goes nothing.
Because he's a crow, right? I don't know. Alphin. Oh, you know what we can do with Alphin,
Let's
actually?
get down to work.
And Poison. Do a maximum boosted... Poison a single foe for 8 turns. If this works, he's gonna take a lot of damage from this.
Pick your poison.
Pick your poison! How much
I'm
poison
ready.
damage? Wait, did he take poison damage there? I didn't see it if he did. Prim, go ahead and rebuff Cyrus
The
again.
Peacock Strut.
He's probably weak
Here
to
goes
daggers,
nothing.
actually. If I had to guess, he's probably weak to them. We also have staves. I wonder... Actually, you know what? Screw that. We need to heal our party. We need to heal.
Is that better?
There we go. See, there's Alphen
My
already
turn
taking
now.
advantage of the cleric skill. Nice. Tressa. I don't know. We could test if he's weak to, like... Actually, maybe I could collect? Oh no, 31%. Wow, he has a lot of health. Are you weak to bows? You're not weak to bows. Okay. Ooh. Oh, he just knocked Tressa unconscious. Tressa, I need you to have your turn next turn. Do I have... Confusion? Dude! Wait, is that confusion, maybe? No, it's... I'm almost positive it's like... Oh, yeah, there we go. Herb of Revival, unconscious. There we go. Yes, that's what I wanted.
Here we go.
Alright, Alphen. Let's just do another heal. Just make sure everyone's topped off.
Is that better?
Especially Tressa now. Well, she's not topped off, but...
I am ready.
I am going to guess that this... Actually, we need to buff. We need to buff again. Oh no, we don't need to buff him, actually. Let's just attack. Oh, he's
Let's
not weak
do
to
this.
daggers? Tressa, donate BP again to Cyrus.
For you.
For you! And then Cyrus use another lightning blast.
Will quiet the storm.
I mean, that's like 3,600
Let's do
damage.
this.
I also still have not been paying attention to the poison. How much damage is this stuff doing? Did I already try spears? I think I might have. Actually, let's use this time to give Cyrus another BP. I don't know.
For you.
I am ready.
Prim. Actually, Prim, you could give him more Peacock Strut,
The
and then we don't
Peacock
have
Strut.
to use that BP like immediately. Yeah, because now he's got 4
What is
turns.
the logical course of action?
Although we could you know what? Let's just use it right now anyway. Let's just,
Nothing
there we
will
go.
quiet the storm. Here goes nothing.
And then Alphen, you can just do like a single holy light here.
Sacred light.
Oh, 304.
ready.
I saw it that time. So he's taking 304 damage. So 304 damage times 8. So he's roughly taking, like, what is that, 2,400-ish damage for that one Empoison that we did with Alphen. Honestly, that's not bad for, like, Alphen's usual damage, you know what I mean? Okay, let's do a Moonlight Waltz.
The moonlight waltz.
1,500, that's not bad.
Let's do this.
And then Tressa, you're gonna donate BP again to Cyrus.
For you.
And then Cyrus, you're gonna do another big beefy attack with... Let's use Firestorm, because he's already broken, and I think I explained this before, but their weakness that they have is not actually that they take more damage from that type, it's that their shield is weak to it. Once the shield is down, the weaknesses don't seem to really matter. So what does seem to matter is the strength of the attack, and I think the fire attacks, to my very limited understanding, or like, I can't remember. I used to know this stuff in detail, but I think the fire attacks do more baseline damage, so I think it's always better to use fire if an enemy is already broken. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I don't think I am, because look, he just did like 4,000 damage there. That's crazy. I want to try something here. Let's do a concoct. Let's do a purifying seed with essence of plum on Cyrus.
Try this.
200 SP. Wow. Wow. That's a lot of SP. Oh no. Oh, this can't happen.
I am ready.
Oh, this is really not good. Oh, this is not good. Can we break him? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Thunder Soul
You
Stone.
like that?
I think we have to break him.
Bring it on.
He has to be, like, broken. Is he weak to staves, maybe? I don't think I want to risk this. I think... You know what I could do? Let's do another, let's do an Injurious Seed. I think this works. Oh yeah, it hits twice. And you can see the Nox Root is fire type. I needed to figure out which one does lightning, though. Oh no, I think Essence of Plum. I think Essence of Plum does lightning. Or maybe it's, maybe it's Pomegranate. Oh shoot, I can't remember. I can't remember. I think it's Plum, though. I think Noxroot is fire, Sleepweed is usually ice, Addlewort is usually, I think, wind? Or maybe Grape is wind? I think it's Plum. I'm gonna go with Plum, final answer.
How do you like this?
Oh, I was right! I was right, and look, he took elemental, like, his elemental defense is down. That's what I'm trying to say. Tressa. Tressa, what can you do? What useful thing can you do right now? Should we just use an item? We can break him if we use an item. Let's do that. Let's use a light one, I guess.
Try this on for size.
I'm not letting him get this attack off. He absolutely may not. He may not. Wow, that's wow, that defense down makes a huge difference, doesn't it? In fact, it makes such a difference. Oh no, he already has, well... Yeah, let's go ahead and buff Cyrus for another 3 turns.
Strut.
So that we don't have to do it the following turn. And then Tressa, you're gonna donate BP to Cyrus. Oh no! Oh, I needed to break him! Why? I've made a mistake!
That's a big idea.
Everyone is unconscious for multiple turns. Oh no, this is so bad.
It's my turn now.
Oh, that was so bad. We need to heal, or we need to revive Primrose. Oh, that was so bad of me. Why did I do that? I got too excited. I got so overly excited. Okay, well, we can still break him. And we can do a lot of damage too still, but
nothing will quiet the storm.
Man. Oh, how did I make that mistake? I've made such a mistake. Okay, it's fine though. We've already recuperated. Like we're okay. Prim, do another Peacock strut. I'm sorry, Prim, you don't ever actually get to attack, but let's be real. Cyrus is the big attacker here.
Let's get down
Elfin,
to work.
you need to, like, use your BP for... Oh, you know what you can use your BP on? Heal wounds.
Is that better?
Okay. It didn't max everyone out, but, like, close enough. Tressa, just give the rest of your BP to Cyrus.
For you.
For you. She says it's so robotic, but I kind of love it.
My focus is
Firestorm. Oh, he's on red. He's gonna die. Yep, he dead. Oh, and I didn't collect from him. Shoot.
Thus,
that's what I should have done with Tressa's BP, is collect with him. Or collect from him. Oh well. Actually, he might not have given us that much, but... Oh well. It's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine.
Oh my.
The girl has some fight in her. How does it taste, my lady? Is the vengeance as sweet as you dreamed it would be all these years? It almost looks like she doesn't think it feels... It has only just begun.
Listen to me.
Quite so. You have a long road ahead of you. Go home, girl. Go home to Noble Court. There you will find the truth you seek. If you have the strength to face it. He did.
Lady Primrose.
Fine then.
It is done. Now 2 remain.
Lady Primrose.
Lady Primrose, so it is as I thought. You have sworn yourself to avenging Lord Geoffrey. I hope I'm
That's
saying
right.
that right. I have.
Lady Primrose.
Sean says LOL 13 damage. Yeah, the thing about the concocts is that they're less useful. Oh, well, they're not useful at all for doing damage. Let's be real. You don't use them for damage. You use them for breaking shields and applying debuffs. And that's exactly what that did there, because not only did it break, it broke off 2 of his shields because of the lightning, it also lowered his elemental defense, which made Cyrus's next hit for like a lot, which was very welcome. With the master dead, I am free now.
Thank you very much.
You have my gratitude, my lady.
Faith shall be your shield.
Say something, Prim. Come on.
Lady Primrose.
Lady Primrose, what do you have faith in? I wish I knew. Dagger in hand, I have asked myself the question time and time again. What do I believe in? What path should I tread? Over and over, I asked myself. But every time, the silent dagger is the only answer left in my hands. To avenge Father, that is all I have, my only reason to live. That is what I believe in, and I have a faith that I will see it done.
Farewell.
Farewell, Ariana. Oh, my poor lady. I mean, I don't know why you dramatically fell to your knees there, but sure. So Primrose departs from Still Snow, the path before her yet long. 2 men still await the kiss of her dagger, and now she knows where the next stop on her journey will be. The truth will be found in Noblecourt, her hometown. So she turns her fleet. She turns her feet to the flatlands, returning to the beginning in hopes she might bring her journey to an end. And there we go, Primrose's Chapter 2 complete. What a chapter! What a chapter! I mean, man, just the topics alone that are explored in that chapter of Primrose's story are enough to make... This was honestly, when I got to this chapter, I was already kind of in love with the game, you know, up until this point, but when I got to Primrose's Chapter 2, it was one of those moments where in a video game you're just like, yeah, this is a game I think I'm gonna end up loving, like, for like years to come. Like, this feels like one of those games that I'm gonna be like madly in love with for like the rest of my life and always look fondly on. And I like the story, don't get me wrong, nothing in the story, even this chapter, has been revolutionary. I just think that they take ideas that have already been done a lot, like cliches and all that other stuff, but they make them genuinely good. There's nothing crazy about this story in the sense of like nothing we haven't seen before in every other video game. Well, except, you know, we did talk about, obviously, prostitution's not really something that comes up in video games very often, but the theming and the cliches and the revenge and all this other stuff, we've seen it a million times, but they just do it really well in this game. I don't know. There's a lot of different reasons why I love Octopath, and that is just one of the many reasons, but, oh my god, we still don't have enough JP to actually learn anything? Wait, oh, those are jobs, wait. Oh yeah, we do. On Prim, we have just enough. Now, here's the thing. I don't remember what Prim's 3rd and 4th support skills are. I don't remember if they're, like, really good or not. But this final skill that everyone has, that has 3 question marks, you can't unlock it until you unlock the, like, all of the skills before it. And it is a very powerful skill. So, like, I don't know. Like, I want you guys to be able to see these abilities, and you will by the end of the game. I just don't want it to be, like, super, super late into the game. But, and like, Panther Dance and Mole Dance, I basically never use them. I basically, if I do use either of these, I use Panther Dance. So I feel like it would actually be, in our situation, more beneficial to Prim to, instead of putting 1,000 JP into the Dancer skill, it would actually behoove her more if we put the points into Firestorm, Blizzard, and Lightning Blast instead. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Plus, I think we can do all 3 of these just right off the bat. Yeah. See? And now we're roughly equal on the 2 trees, in a sense, but yeah. At this point, since I don't need to learn the single target versions of them, I don't think. And like, we're not gonna want Analyze, we never even use it on Cyrus. After this point, we can go back to here and then finish out Prim's tree. But that also means Prim can now learn both of Cyrus's abilities. Now, evasive maneuvers, there's no reason in equipping this second one. Cyrus is going to be with us 100% of the time, and this doesn't stack. So, however, this one is, because she has Cyrus's Scholar tree now and gets his support skills, she can learn this elemental augmentation and just get straight up a 50 free elemental attack. Look at that. That's like 25% attack boost for Prim. Now, of course, the caveat to that is the way we've been playing with Prim, she almost never gets to actually attack, which I feel terrible about, but her buffs are really good for Cyrus. They like truly are quite incredible. So I suppose actually like, oh, you know what? We need to actually, we're gonna shovel some of this, yeah, we're gonna shovel some of this, JP into the cleric tree instead. So let's have him learn, okay, he has to know Reflective Veil, right? We've already established that. He also needs Heal More, and I think he needs Revive, because, oh no, he needs well, he doesn't attack, we haven't been using elemental attacks on him, although Luminescence would allow him to break up to an entire enemy's, you know, shields if they're weak to Holy. And that is useful, but I think it's more useful to have Revive, so we're gonna do Revive. That also means that he gets Ophelia's support skills. All status enhancements you receive will last for 1 additional turn. That's very good. And then Inner Strength increases the maximum SP by 50. That's also very good. So you guys can see why these trees are so good to learn. Like, they are worth our time. And in fact, let's see, where are we going to next? So, for the chapter 2s that we have left, Therion is level 22, and ironically, Therion and Primrose are both in the same place now, but Prim's is her level 3, and Therion is the level 2. So maybe we'll do Noble Court tomorrow? We could also, I think Ophelia's level 23, Tressa's is level 22. We could do Tressa's next, but we've already been to Quarry Crest recently, and I feel like I want to break it up. And then Honitz is 27. So I do think that the next chapter I want to do is Therion, actually. So we'll do Therion's chapter 2 tomorrow. Thinking on it too. How many job trees do we have? We have 4, right? 4 trees. So I could do another 2 tomorrow, and then another 2... What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday, and then we have Saturday. Oh, did I mention that? I need to mention while everyone is here. We're not streaming on Saturday night. This is unnormal, obviously, and we did miss Monday as well. But what I'm gonna do is instead of streaming Saturday, we're gonna stream Sunday night. Yeah, we're gonna stream Sunday night. So I will be missing Saturday, and the reason for that is because Bill got us tickets to see Kristen Chenoweth in concert. Weirdly enough, at the college theater that he runs now, like they're using the stage of the community college where he works to do her concert. So she's doing a concert, I guess her tour concert or whatever, and she'll be in for literally, I think, just like 1 night. So he got us tickets, so I'm going to see Kristen Chenoweth live on Saturday, which is really cool. Really, really cool. I actually, If I have seen Kristen Chenoweth live, it was when we went to a Patti LuPone. Patti LuPone was having... Broadway basically put on a big, like, thing for Patti LuPone where they sold tickets and they had all of these Broadway stars come in and perform. And Patti performed as well, of course. She was in on it. It's not like it was a surprise party or anything, but she was in on it, and they performed in honor of her, and it was really cool, and I think Kristen Chenoweth performed? In fact, I almost want to say she definitely performed. So I think I have. I think I have seen her perform live, but if not, I'm like, this is just exciting either way, but I'm not sure if I have. For anyone who doesn't know who Kristen Chenoweth is, if you're familiar with the Broadway show Wicked, about the Wicked Witch of the West, and the truth story of the Wicked Witch of the West based on the novel, she played Glinda in that. She also was in the show Pushing Up Daisies, I think it was on ABC. She's also been in more recent stuff too. She was in Glee for a little while. She's incredible. She's literally one of the most amazing, talented people on Broadway in like the last 100 years, you know, like she's just absolutely phenomenal. I almost said 200 years. I don't even think Broadway's been around 200 years. But yeah, it's just like, I'm really excited about it. I told Bill, normally I don't like to miss streams, but I'm willing to miss a stream for this. So again, we're not, and Saturday nights do really well on this channel, so I'm kind of bummed that it's a Saturday night, but we'll just deal with it. So I think, what is today? Is today Thursday? Today's Thursday, right? No, today's Wednesday. So we have Wednesday and Friday. So we'll finish out the job shrines. We'll do 2 more job shrines tomorrow, and then we'll do 2 more and a chapter. We'll do Therion's chapter, and then we'll do 2 more, the final two of the 8 job shrines on Friday, along with another somebody's chapter 2. And then we'll take Saturday off, and then we'll stream on Sunday, and then we'll take Monday off as usual, and then we'll begin Tuesday again. So I'm technically still having 2 nights off. It's just, well, and obviously yesterday didn't count because that was unusual, but I don't know. As long as nothing weird happens, like, we're only missing 1 day this week, and then we're just shifting streams around the other days. Also, yeah, nice of that guy to give us a lead, like, before he dies. And as much as I love this music, it's so high energy, I'm gonna actually leave this place and come back because I need a quieter music. And the Still Snow music is gorgeous. I'm sure you guys can hear it because I've been turning I stopped turning the music up about 2 videos ago, but for like the first 6 videos of this stream, I kept, oh no, this is video 6. So for like the first 4 videos of this stream, I kept cranking up the music volume because I really wanted you guys to hear this soundtrack. You know what, that hidden item, it's bothering me. Ulbrich, where are you, buddy? Actually, Honnet's technically a higher level than Ulbrich now. But she can't use her bow in battle, and I hate that. Honnet, you upset me greatly. You upset me greatly. Also, how do I, like, what team do I want to take for I mean, obviously Therion has to be there for Therion's own chapter, right? So Therion has to be there, but then we're not going to have a merchant, but I don't know, can't win them all. Ophelia's still level 18, so she can sit for a while, and then I think Honnet needs to come out. So like maybe... Oh, and like so does Ulbrich really needs to come out. But if I take Ulbrich and Honnet, then I will have no healer. Okay, I guess Ulbrich is gonna be replacing. And then like, Honnet's just gonna have to wait. Because she's the same level as Alphen, and we need a healer. This will probably, I don't know, I may change it by the time tomorrow's stream rolls around, but this is probably going to be the party we're going to go with for Therion's chapter. Oh, it's all men. It's all the men, I just realized. I did not do that on purpose. I swear, I'm not biased. It's not like I have an affinity towards, like, men or anything, but, like, if I did, this would be, like, a dream of mine. We already tried stealing from this guy, right? Yeah, 8%. No thank you. Oh yeah, so what level do we have to be to challenge him? Level 40? So unless we go in with Honnet and we like cheese the fight with probably soul stones, because you can still use items, unless we cheese the fight with soul stones, I don't see how we're gonna get past this guy. What actual rank is he? Like, difficulty-wise? 4? That's not even that high. We've beat people with 4 difficulty. You know what? I'm pulling Honnet out. I'm sorry. I want to know what's behind that door. I want to know what that hidden item is, because if it's a good item, it might be worth our time. You know? Come here, Honnet. Go away, Ulrich, for now. I love you, but you have disappointed me with your level limitations. Even though he's better at the actual challenges, the fact that you have to wait so long to be able to do a lot of them, it's kind of annoying. Honnet. Can I don't have a job to give her, right? Oh, I did give her the thief job, though, actually. Honnet, can you actually learn anything? She can. I just don't know if I want her to. Equipment-wise, how are you looking, Honnet? She needs a dagger. She can have that. She has a battle axe, although she could use a better one. This is the one that's equipped on Elfin, which is 96 damage. And then... Okay, so she can have the 76 one. And then she's got the best bow that we have. I bought that sucker for like 12,000 leaf, so yeah. Oh, and then she can have... Maybe I could give her the elemental shield. Maybe the plate... Maybe like a defense-only shield, even though I keep saying that they're crap items. Nah, let's give her this one for now. I don't know. Although evasion is so good. Like, evasion could help out with this battle, but... Elemental attack, we don't want her to have that. Yeah, I don't know. We don't have a whole lot for her right now. Although, let's give her this physical defense. And then instead of speed, let's give her some, like, just defense, maybe. Evasion could even be good. Although, I just feel like defense is just maybe better. I don't know, let's go with that. This may end horribly. In fact, it's probably gonna end horribly, so I'm gonna save first, because if I do waste a ton of items, like, I'm literally gonna maybe even use, like, a large soul stone on this. Because sometimes you have to. But if we can cheese it, we can get in here, we can get this item, and then, you know, maybe it'll be, like, an item that's worth it. They usually don't put, like, hidden items behind doors like this that require high levels unless the item is good. Usually.
Now, let us hunt him.
I almost, like, I wish I knew what this guy was
Come
weak
in,
to.
if
It would
thou
help out a little
darest.
bit. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a little bit of cheaty cheat. I don't care. I have a little thing for Octopath to help me do my 100%. Frostland. We're in the Frostlands, right? Oh yeah, tier 2. Okay, so this, oh, I need to go to NPC. Flames Grace. We are in Still Snow. What is this guy's name? Oh, I didn't mean to actually do that. Oh no. Well, it's not weak to that.
Letting my arrow fly and
I meant to, like, I don't know. What is it? Is he like, okay, what? Let's see. Blocking, it usually tells you if they're, like, blocking a door or anything. I don't know. He's strength 4. So it's probably, is it the townsperson? So maybe he's, okay, he might be weak to bows and he might be weak to light. Let's try a regular light soulstone.
Trying this.
Yep, it's this guy. Okay. So now I can break his shield. In fact, I can even
Come
do
in,
it.
if thou darest.
Oh, you added defense? Oh, that's annoying. And attack as well. I hope he doesn't hit me really hard.
Trying this.
Once I get this shield down and maybe his
What
defense over with, like... Yeah, I don't like that I can't attack with my freaking bow.
this.
That's so annoying. And actually, maybe Soulstones bypass defense, because that seems to be
Come
doing
in,
quite a bit of
if thou
damage.
darest.
Alright, do we have a large? We do. We have a thunder. Let's just... I hate that I'm doing this, but here we go.
Trying this.
Yeah. 5,400
The
damage. That's the
hunt
highest hit we've done in this game so far. That's how broken the Soulstones can be. But that's a large, and we don't... I think we may only have had one of those, but whatever. We're done. Look, we even get a chest, too. A soul bow. Ooh, what does that do? Is that any good? 82 physical attack. Oh, that's actually really good for Tressa. 72 elemental attack and 82 physical attack. That's great for Tressa. I'm not bummed out about that at all, actually. And then a sword breaker, what is that? It's a dagger? Oh. I'm a little disappointed about that. I don't know, maybe, was it worth a large soul stone? I think it was, actually. I think it was worth a large soul stone. I don't know. Are there any new, like, do new items open up? I feel like new items were at the Atlas Dam place when I checked, or wherever that was that we checked earlier. So I wonder when, like, they open up. I don't know. Maybe it's by chapter. Maybe once you get to, like, a chapter, like, you beat a chapter of a certain level or something, like, number, like, the moment you beat a chapter 2, like, the stuff upgrades. I don't know. It's been a while, so I used to know things like this, but I don't really anymore. Ulbrick, replace Honnet, and then go back to equipment, and go to Tressa, because I want to do this before I forget. You know, it's funny, because it's, like, actually almost as good as the bow that she has on already. It doesn't even give that much more, but any more is still better than nothing, you know? Like, her elemental attack goes way up with that, so I'm happy about that. I'm pretty happy about that. And then, like, Therion, he's got Gideon's dagger, so he doesn't need a physical dagger right now. He's got one. He's good, you know? He's doing fine. All right. Yeah, I mean, it was worth. And at any rate, if I don't use those items, well, I used the bow, obviously, but if I don't use the dagger, I can always sell the dagger, and it probably sells for a chunk of leaf. And that's what we're missing right now, is a chunk of leaf. Let me look through the quests real quick, the side quests, make sure there's not something that, like, because I don't know what this girl wants. I think she wants us to bring her somewhere, or she wants, like, us to bring her father somewhere. I can't remember. The Slumbering Giant. That's in Flame's Grace. I feel like we have the item for this one. I feel like we do. Also, are we all healed up? No, let's rest. 68, I don't remember this inn being 68. Are they getting more expensive each time I rest? Here, I'm curious. Nope, that still says 68, maybe it was. It's funny how my memory can be so good and so bad at the same time. Like, I remembered that Essence of Plum was lightning damage somehow, but I can't remember, like, we stayed at this inn, and I even remember commenting on how inexpensive it was, but I don't remember the number, and usually I remember stuff like that. As weird as that sounds, like, who would remember how much an inn in a video game costs, you know, but, you know, that's me. Like, I remember stupid stuff like that, except, oh, this is a new quest. Wait, what? I still can't believe that my father fled from the field of battle. Oh no. Why do I do that? See, these side quests, I wish they were better set up. My father was stripped of his cloak for the crime of deserting in the midst of battle, but it is difficult to believe such slander to be true. Okay, we probably need to glean information for that one, I would imagine, that we don't have right now. Let's see if this place got any new gear. Actually, yeah, I don't remember Mirage Blade being here, or Killer Bow. I remember these two. I was hoping they'd have a better staff. Maybe someplace has a better staff somewhere. Not that I mean, we have 15,000 leaf, but I have lots of stuff to sell, so I imagine by the time I do sell stuff, we'll probably have enough. There was another quest here, though. Where was it? Is it this one? It's no good, I simply cannot see the way of it, blah, 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 blah. This is the guy about the giant, right? Yeah, the Jotun. Okay, we don't have that information yet. Okay. Other side quests. Anything in the Flatlands we can do? City of Gold. I know we don't have that yet. Oh, Tharatio. Actually, we should do that with Ulbrick in hand, because he's back in Atlas Dam, and I think we need to challenge that guy, the, like, moneylender dude who's giving him trouble. And then I think that Tharatio, how the heck do you say this guy's name? Either way, I think once we help him here, he actually goes off to Noble Court next, if I remember correctly. And that's where we're going on next stream, so... Alright, hopefully this battle goes well. He is 4 rank difficulty, but... He's weak to swords, that's good news. Oh no, don't lower my defenses, please. Oh, I don't want you attacking twice in a row, sorry about it. Nope, I don't care if I just used my boost points. You don't get to attack twice in a row, are you kidding me? Ow. Okay, he doesn't hit as hard as that one guy from, like, Sunshade was. That guy was hitting like a truck. Ow. I mean, he's still hitting hard enough that I'm annoyed by it, but, you know. I'm annoyed by a lot of things in life, so... cross-strike. Ooh boy, 1500. That's pretty nice, Ulbrich. Pretty nice. But not nice enough to kill him. Oh, he's on yellow health already.
Damn.
We can go one more hit, I think. As long as he doesn't crit me.
Damn.
Okay, we're good, I think. I think this should kill him. This better kill him. If this doesn't kill him, I'm gonna die. Okay, it killed him. Good. We're good.
The thrill of the fight.
Ulbrich hasn't gotten to do any Chapter 2 bosses yet. He needs some love, so I'm happy we're bringing him with us. What do you think you're doing? You planning on sticking up for this useless milksop? I know that you've been illicitly inflating the debt that is owed to you. Oh, yet I have continued to pay you all that you demanded, not wanting to give you any chance to dirty my father's good name. But I have paid you more than enough. Or should we take this to some greater authority and see whose side justice comes out upon? Fine. Do as you please. Okay, so we were sorta in the right for helping him. That's good to know. Thank you very much. Your courage inspired me to find my own. It's time that I propel myself to pursue my own dreams. I've been thinking for some time that I would like to set out on a journey. There are so many poor children in this world who cannot get the education they deserve. I want to change that. And I will begin right here in the Flatlands. I will embark on a journey to teach the poor children of these lands. So you're going to Noble Court? I'm pretty sure there's like a lot of like rich people in Noble Court, but maybe I'm wrong. Invigorating Nut. He gave us his Invigorating Nut and 1500 leaf. Okay, cool. Any other side quests? We're a little over 3 hours, but I feel like we could spare some time to maybe just like, you know, double check. Unrequited love. No matter how many times I tell him to get lost, the lovesick fool won't. Oh, this one. I think I remember how to do this one. I think I remember how to do it, and I think it involves Ulbrich, actually. We go to Rippletide. I think this was the one that I was thinking of the other day. She's not impressed by this guy who keeps proposing to her, which is this guy over here. So I think what the game has you do, there's 2 ways you can do this. You can either beat him in a battle, and then there's like a bad ending, or you challenge him.
'Tis a good day for battle.
And then you flee. I think this is all I do. Yeah. Wow, I can't believe I remembered that. Tony, I never knew you were so strong. Honestly, maybe this is the bad ending. Because, like, do you really want to be with a woman who only values you based on how good you are in a sword fight? Like, that's so shallow of her. I even surprised myself, Matilda. He's like, yeah, I don't even know how I won. But when I thought of you and knew that I was battling for our future, I was filled with strength such as I've never felt. Yeah, this guy's too good for her. Tony. Matilda, I would do anything for you. Why, I would lay down my very life for your happiness. Oh, this guy's so much, like, way too good for her. She literally called him pathetic in this quest when we picked it up. Like, she was, you know, granted... Okay, there are 2 sides to every story. I remember, this was the guy that proposed to her like 10 times. That's borderline crazy. You know what? Maybe these guys are perfect for one another. He's the creeper who, like, won't take no as an answer and keeps proposing over and over. And she's the shallow girl who only cares about like surface level things. So maybe they're perfect for one another. They can go off and be their own dysfunctional little couple together. And now I ask once more, will you give me your hand in marriage? Oh, Tony, I never realized your love was so strong and true. I hate them. I hate them both, actually. Yes, 1,000 times yes. I hate them. But they did give us a critical nut M. That's nice. Actually, let's give some of this stuff to Ulbrich, because I kept saying I was saving some of it, so let's increase his maximum HP. Let's give him another physical thing. I'll save the other one for Honnet. Let's give him some physical defense, and some elemental defense, and increase his accuracy, and increase his evasion, and increase his crit rate. You know, I'll give this other nut, this critical one to him, and I'll save this other one for Honnet, and then that's it. The other ones will go to Honnet. And actually, the SP one is gonna go to Cyrus, because Cyrus is always low on that SP. I need him to have more of it. Okay. Cool, so we did that. Frostlands, Flatlands, Coastlands, Highlands. Fertile Fields, we did that one. Noelle, Seeker of Knowledge, she wants to be brought to like a dungeon cave, which we haven't done any of yet. We really need to, maybe I'll do like 1 or 2 of those on the next stream. Maybe we'll do the one where you have to finish her quest. You have to take her to a cave, and there's like a little relic plinth or something in there, and she just wants to be brought to it. That's all it is. So you allure her or whatever, guide her to the plinth. Sean says, sounds like the start of a domestic emotional abuse relationship, i.e. let's have a kid that'll fix our marriage. Yeah. Look, I got 1,500 leaf out of it, and like a nut. I'm okay. I'm okay. I feel like I did a good thing today, even if it's a bad thing. It's a good thing because I got rewarded, right? If people give you things, that means you did a good thing. Right? They say a girl named Lori once okay, we can't do that one. I know for a fact, because the girl that he wants us to find is like somewhere in the Sunlands that we haven't been to yet. We have done all 3 of these quests in the Sunlands. That's actually kind of nice. Riverlands, we've done both of those. Clifflands, oh my goodness, we have a lot of Clifflands quests. Minor Dilemma. He needs like a sharpening stone, and I don't know if we have one yet or not. Weaver's Predicament. My family weaves carpets and cloth. I don't know what this guy wants. I'll have to find that out. This one we can't do yet. Bandit's Code. I've had enough of the banditry. Is it too late for me to turn over a new leaf? I don't know what this guy wants either. And then she wants like an egg, which we haven't found yet. And then there's the woodlands, and we've done those quests. So I think we're squared away on side quests right now. I could be wrong. But I don't think so. I don't think I'm wrong. I think I am right. Also, any cool weapons in this shop show up since we've been gone? No. In fact, it's all... Actually, yes, a Sunland Spear showed up. Huh. Okay. And black attire, which I don't think was there originally, but we've seen that in other places. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll heal up. Got a nut out of it. This game, though. Yeah, you're right, Sean. I know. But it's so good, though. And honestly, the nut jokes that I get to make very frequently in this game just make it all the better, you know what I mean? Like, it just makes it all the better. Okay, so I think I have to stop, like, you know, prolonging the stream. 3 hours and 13 minutes in, I think we're good. We had a pretty good, decently long stream. Not as long as some of them have gone, but, you know, pretty par for the course. And we did a lot of stuff. We set out, you know, I think the biggest thing to take away is that we're not quite as underleveled as we were before, and so I think going forward, these chapter 2s are just going to get easier and easier, because the first one we were horrendously underleveled for, but as we take the characters through, they're each individually going to level up faster than the level range is, because it goes from like level 21 to level 27, and we're gonna be about at that range by the time we finish. Now, when we get into the level 3s, I think they all start at level 40, if I'm not mistaken. So that could be rough, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But in the meantime, we'll cross this one, and we'll come over here and save. in Rippletide. All right. 19 hours, not too bad. We've got quite a bit of time in this game already. All right, so today's stream was really fun. It feels good. It feels good to be back. I'm glad that I didn't need more than a day to recuperate. I didn't even want to take that single day, honestly. I like streaming. I don't like having to miss. It actually really upsets me when I have to miss, but you know, I had to make a decision. It was like my mental health and physical health are more important than... I just had to weigh the little... I had to balance the different options, and I decided, well, taking a day off, even though it's going to make me sad that I can't stream, I think my body will thank me for it later. And sure enough, my energy level is great today. I was just really into streaming today, and I feel so much more rested after the other night. It was not a fun night for us. And even though the dog is okay, and there's no like emotional turmoil going on with me right now, it's just, I was physically so exhausted from lack of sleep, and also just sitting in a car for like 8 hours sucks. And I don't mean like, because I've been on car trips, you know, car rides from place to place that have taken 9, 10, 12 hours even, and I can do that because you're constantly driving, you're seeing other things. Sitting in a parking lot in a car looking at the same trees for 8 hours, like, I brought my Switch with me luckily, and I played a little bit of... Oh, I caught a shiny Steelix in my Pokemon game. I've caught a couple of other shinies, actually. I've caught a shiny Remoraid, I've caught a shiny Steelix, I've caught a shiny Dewott, which is the evolution of Oshawott, and I've caught a shiny, well, obviously Roselia, and then something else. Well, the Ponyta, but that doesn't count because that's given to you. I don't know, but the Steelix is really cool because shiny Steelix goes from being like steel metallic looking like gray to being like gold. Like, he just looks like he's made out of solid gold, and it's so cool. When I found him, like, I found him as a Steelix, not as an Onyx, and I was just like, oh my god, if I miss this shiny, I'm going to cry. Like, this is one of the coolest looking shinies in all 900 Pokemon. Like, I must catch this thing. And I did. It's so cool looking. But anyway, that's what I did in the car for like 8 hours, is I played Pokemon and, you know, browsed YouTube and all that other stuff. But it was draining. I hated it. I don't like having to take the dog to the vet, and I don't like having to sit in the parking lot the entire time. But anyway, I'm going to stop blabbing. We'll have plenty more to talk about tomorrow, the less that I talk about today. Sean says, made good progress on the game, and I'm glad Rose is feeling better and back to protecting you from the nothing. Yeah, she is still... Well, and you know, that's the problem. She's trying to protect us from the nothing by shrieking and running up and down her ramp, and so we're having to keep her confined. You know, she's feeling a lot better. She's walking almost perfectly now. It's almost as if she never got hurt in the first place, but she's still on pain meds, so we're gonna see how she does once she's off the pain meds, and then we'll decide how much free range we want to give her of the house again. But for now, we're trying to, like, contain her, you know? Like, contain her power, because her power is too great. It must be contained. But yeah, I'll let you guys know how Rose is doing. Maybe I'll bring her in and say hi during the stream tomorrow. I do bring her in occasionally, but maybe I'll just, like, you know, steal her away at the beginning of the stream and just, you know, do a little doggy wave. Because it's always nice to see a doggy, especially when she's my dog, and especially when she's as cute as she is. Like, let's be real, I have, like, the cutest dog, like, ever. But anyway, thank you guys for being here today. It's always a lot of fun. Sean and Angie, thank you. If Angie's not here anymore, tell her that I said... well, I guess she's not really starting her classes yet, but if she's got any preparing to do or anything for that, tell her I said good luck, and that I'm proud of her. Like, I have thought about taking the occasional community college class for, like, maybe horticulture or something, since I garden, but even I'm, like, a little bit, like, I'm like a little afraid of it. I know that, like, people my age and even a lot older will go and take classes at community college, so I might not stick out like a complete sore thumb, but I'm terrified of going and taking a class for something and then being like the only 32-year-old amongst a sea of like 18-year-olds. But then again, I'm also like, how many 18-year-olds are really going to be taking a horticulture class? Like, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, just tell her I said I'm really proud of her and good luck with everything. Or I could tell her myself. I mean, I am friends with her on Facebook, so, you know. But anyway, I'm going to stop blabbing for real this time. Thank you guys again, and we will be streaming tomorrow, probably around 7 or 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure to follow me on my Twitter at twitter.com/VinnyAdventures and my Facebook at facebook.com/VinnyAdventures to make sure that you guys know when all of my streams are going on. And yeah, thank you again, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. See you later.